is over. I need to get away. Go home and throw my clothes on. Come get you right away. Can't wait to see you looking lovely. I hope you're thinking of me. Cause all I want is time with you and don't need nothing more. So love you, 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 so love you. I see you across the room. Time to listening. I love you when something. The way you have them more, I'm so proud of you. So attracted to you too. You're so damn good to me. And everything you do, cause I am so loved you, 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 so loved you. I'm so in love with you that I can't help myself. Good morning, good morning, good morning. As long as it's me and you, we don't need nothing. Good morning, welcome in. I got you, got you. Hey, 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 hey. Let's make it last forever. I'm so in love. First thing in the morning, when I open my eyes and see you, I feel like. What up, Jay? My brother. Fresh air. This one's different today. What up, though? Good morning, welcome in. It is Wednesday, middle of the week. Today I'm doing something different. Of course, I don't know how many of us around the other day, but I did say I am going to do. Today is a slot for the ladies. It's for my sisters, for you women. It is not your normal. You know me. I don't do normal. I'm just sharing a live out. Just give me a few. Anyway, how's everybody doing this morning? Everybody good? We're going to rock out in a minute. I'm just trying to share the live out. Tap the screen. There we go. All right. Whew. Yeah, I'm about to go dark. Cause this one might get a little feeding the ducks. All right. Oh, you ready, sis? Let's get it. I got to get my co-host up here real quick. We about to rock out on y'all. And then we're going to jump right into this.
Good morning.
What up, Nuke? So, you know, I have a rule. We got to cam up. So if you camera ready, we good.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to rock out. Ladies and gentlemen, This is Sister Nook in the building. She was here with me before. She did her thing, and I invited her to come back to co-host with me this morning. What's up, sis? Good morning, good morning, good morning. So, this morning's topic, ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about love versus lust. So we're going is and just for the record, if there's any women that would like to come up today, you are more than welcome. You are way more than welcome. So I'm going to start with an opening statement, and then we can go from there. Good morning, Brother Bouze. So, kind of wrote it down yesterday, so I just want to get right into it. Love versus lust can feel similar at first, but they come from very different places. Lust is driven by physical attraction and desire, while love is built on emotional connection, trust, and commitment. The question is, can lust grow into love, or are they fundamentally different experiences? So that's the question: love versus lust. Can lust grow into love?
Me personally, I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
I'm gonna say no. Simply because love is an act and lust is an intention. When you lust after someone, you don't have a desire to fall in love. You don't have a desire to take things further. It's literally just a physical connection. There's no type of logic behind it. You don't have a reason why you're doing it. You're fulfilling a need. At that point, to try to take someone who's lustful and then turn them into love or make it turn into love, it's going to be a battle every single time, because you now have to try to decipher whether this person's intentions is more than just the act, which is a battle in itself. Like, you don't want to walk around trying to figure out, like, oh my God, like, do you really love me, or am I a placeholder? Simple as that. I personally don't feel like it can turn into it. Now, granted, has it probably? Yeah. Slim to none, though, in my personal opinion. Slim to none. I've never seen someone be so lustful in their bag of just being lustful and being like, all they care about is hitting and quitting. And then turn around and meet somebody and magically, oh my God, I'm in love. I'll do the world for you. No. Most people who do that are mass manipulators too. It's not in the sense of, okay, I actually love this person. I'm with you for this temporary feeling for whatever case is until I see something else and I'm gone. I've never in my life, in my personal life, I've never seen it happen. So I don't think they're the same at all. They're both completely different.
I like that. I like that. So the thing I go with is this. A lot of times, and this is for you women, and I got something I'm talking about men another time, but this section is for women. So I don't want y'all getting in your feelings when I say certain things. Just hear me. From what I've gathered, looking from the outside in, I've noticed that a lot of women do think that lusting over a man is actually a part of loving him. And to me, it doesn't sit right. Like, how can you sit there and say that? Oh, a lot of times they don't even realize that they're lusting and want to confuse the lust with love. That's why they don't get it. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not saying all women. There are some women that just can't comprehend the difference between loving a man and lusting over someone. Like, they're looking at him and I just love him. But what about this man do you love? You see what I'm saying? A lot, and these are the things where it comes to, what about this man do you love? Explain to me why you love him.
And a lot of them can't. The first thing you do is probably talk about what he can do for you in bed or what he can do for you monetarily. That ain't love at all. You can't point out an attribute and from that man and being like, oh, I don't know, let me throw one out there. This man took me and helped me build my credit, or this man took me and brought some substance to my life, the first thing you go for is looks. The second thing you go for is what that man can do for you in the bed. The third thing you go for what that man has bought you. Those are not acts of love.
Those are
at all.
Those are attributes.
Those are attributes, because I mean, you can find that on the street every day. Like, there's somebody giving out something. But as far as love, like that, it's scarce. So when you can't pinpoint, when somebody asks you that question, and you can't pinpoint anything other than physical attributes, it ain't done.
See, the thing where people get love confused, and I'm gonna say this, where a lot of women get love confused is, like you said, they go by what the man does for them. That's not love. Oh, he does this, he does this. But once again, the question, what is it about this man do you love? And for a lot of women, that's one of the hardest questions to ever ask, to ever answer, because it always turns back to what he does for her. But no, what I love about this person is this, how they move, not what they do for you. And another thing is, when it comes to lusting over somebody, yes, when I say women are lusting over men, because here are men that these women are fighting over, arguing over, going back and forth, bickering with each other over a dude that's not even theirs. But they lusting over this man. Prime example, how many women lust over these actors? Who, and let's be real, if some of these brothers wasn't even actors, would
you wouldn't look that way.
Come on, let's keep it.
You wouldn't look that way.
Not at all. Not at all. But
that's like some of these rappers that we see. You know, good goddamn well, that man is not it. He ain't it, but his pocket's deep. So right now, he's it. And if he walked your way, you'd fold. But on any given day, you wouldn't turn your head twice.
Not even twice. They always be
not even twice.
You know, and this is the problem, where it's like, what am I truly lusting over? And then and sometimes you lust so bad that you forget who you are. And then you want to get upset at the choice that you made because you lusted over this man and you never loved him. And you thought it was love. And then this man doesn't look at you in a certain type of light. But you put yourselves in certain situations so men can look at you in a certain type of way. The sad part about it is, I would rather want to love a woman than lust over a woman. Because if I'm lusting over you, then I'm just going to use you. If you lusting over a man, you're just pretty much just using the man. You don't really love him. But you want to try.
I feel like some women, not all, so don't beat me up in the comments, y'all. Some women have to understand what you put out is what you get back. Let's say you lusting over that man, but you're doing everything in your power to get that man to get you attention. So you wearing skimpy stuff. You posting the pictures. You doing all of that. And then you finally catch that fish. Now you want to turn that fish into a meal. Now understanding, he's a fish. His job is to come, take a little bit of food, and swim away. But you put yourself out of that way. So how can you get mad that you met this lustful man because he was lusting after your pictures, and now all of a sudden you want him to be your husband? It don't work that way.
Can you go back for a minute and say something about them pictures part? Because I've been saying that, and a lot of women think that, oh, he loved me. No, he don't. That man is lusting over you.
No. Now, granted, ladies, there is a such thing as loving yourself and doing it for you. I am a firm believer of it because I do it. But there's a difference between doing something like that and you doing it with the thought of loving yourself and pouring back into your confidence. And then there's another thing that's called the watchful eye. When you are literally doing it for the watchful eye and you replying to them comments, you're literally putting yourself out there for that man to look at you and be like, that's all he wants.
But
that's all he wants.
But yet they call that themselves, I'm just loving on me. I love me, so I'm able to do that. I can do this.
You can, but you got to know how to do it. You have to know how to, and I've been telling girls, like, y'all play a dangerous game. You get there, you do all that, but then don't understand what come behind it. You can't sit here and post this type of stuff and then turn around and get mad when attention come your way that way. And now you sit on social media, oh my God, all these men ain't nothing, but you put yourself in that world. So you can't have it both ways. You can't want to love stuff. And it's the crazy part with me when it comes to women. We always sit here and lust stuff for a man, right? And because men don't get the same attention that women do, and they don't react how we do when they get the lust, it's second nature to them. So they don't care about trying to turn you into a wife or anything like that. Their goal is to be that idol. Their goal is to be that symbol. So they don't care. So they're not looking to turn you into something. But you as a woman will sit here and do this and still expect to get treated a certain way. You feel like just because I post these pictures or I got several men lusting after me, I shouldn't have to be lusted after or looked at that way. But that's what you put out.
Mm.
And how are you expecting someone to turn you into something you don't even believe you are?
Mm. But yet you want us to respect you. You want us to look at you in a certain type of manner. You want us to say certain things accurately to you, but your appearance is telling me something totally different. It's telling me something totally different. So when I do approach you and I'm coming at you in a certain way, or if I am in your DMs, or if I am texting you, I am doing certain things, and I'm only lusting after what you are showing me. I can't love that. And then you want to get upset at the man, like you said. I'm getting mad at all these DMs that I'm getting. Oh, these men ain't ish, this, that, and the third. No, maybe the men is not ish. Maybe you're not the ish. You're the problem. You are the problem. And I
give it to you. I give it to you better. All right, you lesson, you posting pictures, you doing what you're doing. You know, you want to be the eye. That's cool. But then cater to your audience then. You can't, I'm going to be so real with y'all ladies. You can't sit here and post this stuff and think you're finna get a suit and tie man. And then getting mad when a suit and tie man don't look at you.
Well, she might. But he ain't looking at her in that light.
But that's what I'm saying though. You can't, it's the thing about the audience. Like I tell people all the time, cater to your audience. If you're gonna do something, you gotta understand what audience come with it. You can't get that audience and then get mad at the audience, but that's what you're doing. And it's the same way with men. Men are the same exact way. You can't post thirst traps and then wonder why you got the heathens in your comments.
You ain't lying. Dudes be out there. You can't sit there and post a picture flossing 4 or 5 bands and be like, yeah, we getting this bread. What do you think you're attracting as a man?
And be like, she only want me for my money, but that's all you post.
So
of course I'm gonna want you for your bread, nah? Every day you talk about how you trick. Well, where the trick in? Where the trick at?
Listen, you can't
Put
get
it
mad.
in my hand. You made 20 videos about you putting it in my hand.
And that's the problem right then and there in itself. So it's too much lust on social media. And I say that because it's less love, it's more lust. Everybody wants to be desired from what I'm looking at now when it comes to videos. There are so many women that want to be desired. That's why that's why they do these pictures. There are so many men that want to be desired by the wrong thing and then want to get upset at the results that they receive. You cannot get mad at the results that you receive if you are putting yourself out there, if you are basically selling yourself. You are selling yourself off.
Yeah.
You're telling men, it's easy for you to look at my body. Matter of fact, you can look at it for free. I'm giving you a small sample of me. But the funny part is, here's the sad part. They do all these sexy so-called videos and stuff on the internet, but then when the man meets them in person, they're as shallow as a bottle. They're hollow and they're shallow.
That be the thing. And I've had homeboys who said that, like, I met this chick and like she was not like she was on social media.
Exactly. So basically, when it comes to representatives, who's truly representing?
Yeah.
Because they always talk about the man is the representative. Yeah, we can come as a representative, but your videos is telling me one thing, but you're showing me a whole nother thing when I'm around you. Now you want to be a woman. I don't hold up, time out. Last I checked, you was out there showing half your cheeks and your boobs is out and you're popping on the pole and you're doing all these sexy faces and doing all this stuff. But now you want me to treat you like a woman, which I'm going to respect you as a woman, but I don't have to treat you the same way I respect you. Only for the simple fact is this: you are selling lust to me. You have showed me from the door that you have a lustful trait. So as a man, I'm going to take you at face value. Right. If you come to me as a woman and you're like, you know what? I'm presenting myself as a woman. And don't get me wrong, there's ways a woman can dress sexy and modest at the same time. You don't have to show every single thing because no man loves that. You are selling lust to another man. That's all you're doing. You want to know what love looks like. You want to know what love feels like. A lot of times there are a lot of women right now that truly don't know what love looks like or ever had or ever truly been in love because all they had was lustful relationships. And the thing about that is that's what hurts the most when you've been in so much lustful relationship that you identify love as lust.
As lust, absolutely. You don't know no better. And it's sometimes for someone, I won't say all, because I'm a product of that. Some of us don't know what it looks like you said, because we've never experienced it, right? But within yourself, you have to know what the difference is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to kind of it's like you kind of got to like do your homework on it. Like, I've had lustful men my entire life, and it came from partially the environment I worked in. Like, my environment pretty much promoted where I was always lusted. I was working in the clubs. So when you're working in an environment, you kind of get those people that gravitate to you. And then I was young too. So it was like, I never knew what it meant to be catered to be talked to properly, to be courted, to be showered, or anything of that nature. And even as in my 30s now, I'm learning that because I had to go through all of that before. But I also had to double down on myself and be like, well, A, B, and C is why X, Y, and Z keeps happening. Mm-hmm. So what do you do to change it, though? Because I can still, like you said, be sexy without having to do all of that. And I can still get the same attention from all these different type of men, no matter what it is. But you control that narrative of how you are approached. Like, I don't care. I'm quick to tell people because my mouth is horrible. I'm just modest now because I'm on your show. But my mouth is absolutely horrible. And I tell people all day long, I don't care what you think you see. Don't be fooled. I don't care if I'm in the mirror and I'm in a full body mirror with all my clothes on and you can see my attributes. Don't get disrespectful because I'm not coming at you like that. So don't come at me like that. Control your narrative. And a lot of women don't know how to control the narrative because you're just used to the watchful eye. All you can think about is you want to be seen, but then you don't know how to control the narratives so people can actually respect you. Because there's several girls I know who work in the club. It's because they work in the club and that is their job. Men still won't try them. Mm-hmm. You have to control your narrative. But the problem is women are so blaming the man. Baby, you got to take accountability too, boo. Like, it's on you as well. But control your narrative.
But they don't want to. Everything falls on the man. The man is this, the man is that. Now, don't get me wrong. There are a lot of things that us brothers do. But at the same time, you control the balance of your life. Can't nobody control that balance but me. I control my own balance. Now I can make choices to do certain things, and I decide and I make decisions on how I want to move on certain things. But everything falls on me. I can't blame my wife. I can't blame my sisters. I can't blame my daughters. It's me. Mm-hmm. And women have to understand that when it comes to certain things, how they move and the decisions that they make, and the type of men that they wind up getting, or the type of men that wind up coming to them, or the things that men say is because of the rhetoric that comes out of your mouth. If you also knew how to speak properly without having a potty mouth, because there are some beautiful women, but their insides is freaking terrible because of the way that they talk. You can be fine as all outdoors, but the moment you open your mouth and everything out of your mouth is this, that. How do you think a man's supposed to look at you?
Cuss word.
Yes. How do you think a man is supposed to look at you? And now, how is he supposed to represent you? How are you supposed to represent him? I've seen women with their man cursing worse than their man. And man, like, baby, it ain't that serious. No, F that, because this mother, like, hold up.
People don't know the difference between a time and a place. You can cuss all day long at home, but can you conduct yourself in public?
See, my thing is this. If you can't conduct yourself at home, how can you conduct yourself in public? Because everything starts from the house.
That is true too.
So if you already in the house and you being disrespectful in the house, it gets worse when you go outside because now you really have no remorse. And basically you have no respect for the home.
Right.
So if you can't respect your home, how can you be respected outside? And then you want respect. You don't.
Yeah,
I don't want it. I don't want respect. I don't need respect. I don't demand respect. But if it comes to me, I appreciate it. Because people don't. The thing people have to understand is this. I can respect you as a woman, but I don't have to respect the things that you stand for.
Of course. I 100% agree with that. 110%. It is something poking me in my jacket. I don't like it. I agree with that though. And I think that's the thing, the entitlement that a lot of women have. You demand respect in all aspects, but you don't even give yourself that.
Like,
let's be honest about it.
How can you sit here and say that you love your man, but you want to go outside dressed in a whole nother fashion? Oh, I'm going to wait for this one. We're going to touch on this. And just to let you know, ladies and gentlemen, the panel is open if anybody want to come up. The thing is, how can you say I respect my man, but when your man tells you, baby, you know that outfit you're wearing tonight, I don't think you should wear that, but you get upset and you want to wear it anyway. So you already have a lustful thought in your head because you already know what you're about to attract when you walk out that door, but you disrespecting your man, but you're saying that you love him. He's loving you enough to tell you because he already knows what's going on outside. He sees the vultures. He sees all that. He knows what's about to, baby. I don't think you should wear that. And I'm not telling you what to wear, but you know, that's not a little proper for where you're going. I know you're going out with your girls, but I'm just telling you, because one thing you're about to do, you're about to get me in trouble. Because now you want to call me at whatever time, and babe, I think you need to come over here because these dudes over here. Oh, but this is the reason why I told you not to wear what you wore. Mm-hmm. I asked you. I didn't tell you. I asked you, baby.
I feel like, especially these days, social media has played a lot of that. Like, how can the idolization that people have these days to social media, celebrities, streamers, YouTubers, you name it, it's sick because you'll try to be at home and tell your man, I'm all about you, I'm all about this, it's just us, boom, 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 boom. But then you get in your car, you blasting Meg Thee Stallion, you blasting Cardi B, you blasting all this, and they telling you, F this, get this bad, da, 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 da. And then you go with your homegirls, and you go out with your homegirls, and you feel like, well, even though I got a man at home, I want my homegirls, so if dudes looking, like, they just looking. But not understanding, like, you're literally making yourself a product of everything that you gather. So you're not trying to hear from your man any modesty. You're not trying to hear, oh, okay, babe, don't do this, don't do that. Because, you know, every reaction, every action has a reaction to it. Mm-hmm. You over here just like, I want to live my life. Like, what you insecure about? Because you're relating back to what social media trying to tell you how to run your own relationship instead of running your relationship in your home.
100% facts. The celebrity lifestyle right now is destroying women.
It's sick.
I'm sorry, but it's destroying a lot of. I'm not gonna say all women once again, because I don't want to get that. You tell me how the celebrity lifestyle is destroying women. Some women. What up, fingers? And I'm gonna say women. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. Because I don't have to be. I don't feel like it's got to some. Well, you know, some women. Listen, y'all know who I'm talking about.
Right.
Y'all look at good morning, sister. Y'all look at some.
How you doing, sis? How you doing over there?
Good morning.
Good morning.
I got you, sis.
Melvin, I'm not stopping.
Okay, y'all looking at some of these celebrity women and how they're dressing and want to be. Well, her man lets her do it, yeah, because she's in the paparazzi, and guess what? She's the breadwinner. Why you think the dude is in the background in the pictures? He ain't in all the pictures. He's in the background with the kids standing on the sidelines while she's posing by herself. And then she calls him up front. But some of y'all, even if y'all the breadwinners in your marriages and in your marriages, because in the relationship ain't no breadwinner. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. And y'all gotta get the two. Y'all gonna have to start learning the two differences between this is my man and this is my husband. I can be your man all I want, but I can also be the same man that can walk away from you. I can be the man that you love, but I can also be the man that you lust over. What's up, sister? Welcome in.
Can I say something?
Yes, come on, please, by all means.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You know, your topic is so apropos for what's going on today. But I think that it's also a wake-up call to men so that men can choose wisely who they couple up with. You know what I'm saying? If you see that a woman is disrespectful when you're first getting to know her, then let that go. That's not what you need in your life. Or either have a conversation with that woman and teach her while you're with her. I like men that can teach me when I'm with them because I don't know everything. And so if you're a man that has a requirement for your life, call it out. Let her know, look, you know, I love you. I like the way you look. You put yourself together. But I'm not living disrespectfully, and I'm not let you disrespect yourself by coming out looking any old kind of way. You know, and a lot of women have to be taught because remember, daddy is not in everybody's home.
But let me say what's up? What up, Kay? Let me say this real quick. And a lot of people may disagree. It is not my job as your man to teach you. You have to learn me. It's a difference. And when I say learn me, which means I'm not teaching you how to learn me, I'm showing you who I am, and you have to absorb that and take that information. This is
But
this
what
is
if I
this
don't
is
know how to take that information?
well then
What
then
if I don't know
then,
how
then,
to absorb that?
then guess what? Then you're not the woman for me, sweetheart. We
There
got
you
we
go.
got to call. We got to
There
keep it
you
a spade.
go. That's what I'm saying.
At the end of the day, is
That's not the
this:
woman for you.
women, a woman should learn her man, learn the things that this man likes, learn his behaviors, learn how he moves. So that because at the end of the day, you bringing value to that man's life without even realizing it, because you're coming into his world. He's not coming into your world. When you coming into that man's world, I need to learn this man. I need to understand this man. I need to know the man that I'm gravitating to, because what I'm bringing into his world is going to make him a plus.
You're right. You're right, because everything we get, we know how to multiply it. But you have to be the right kind of woman.
That's
Because I just met a gentleman not too long ago, and as much as he said that he wanted to date and be with me, I started watching his pattern. The first week, every time we talk, he laying down. The second week, every time we talk, he laying down. So I said to him, I said, how old are you? I said, because, I'm 60. I'm, something like that. I'm like, man, 60. So I'm like, you're 47. Why are you laying down every time we talk? What's this? I said, I don't deal with laying down men. I said, in my 40s, I was doing 2 jobs. I was on Brooklyn streets, social working, doing this hustle on the side from 9 to 5. I was doing this. I said, you're 47 and you laying down? I said, nah, that don't meet my need. So you need to know what's going to work for you. You could be 27, and if you laying down all the time, who are you going to take care of? What are you doing? You don't know the value that life brings when you're up doing the hustle. You have to know enough about yourself in order to say stop to the person that's trying to come in and want to be a part of your life. You have to know the value that's on your life already.
But you know what it is, sister? This is the reason why I say what I'm going to say. A lot of times women get with men, and I'm going to be honest, some people don't like to be alone, so they're just lusting over the fact that I have a man.
You're right.
I have a man. This is that word love and lust. They didn't grow to love me. You lusted over me. That's why your desire, soul desire, was to give me your body. Was to give me the things that I really didn't want. But you felt that if I give him this, if I do this to him, if I give him all these things, he's going to stay. He's going to love me. No. You giving me these things willingly? I don't need to love you.
Right.
I ain't gotta earn it.
Thank you.
There you go.
And that's the
Men
thing.
like it when they can earn it.
That's the magic word, earn. When a man has to earn something from a woman, he desires that woman.
Yeah.
He falls in love with the fact that he's this is the part that some women don't get. When you make a man earn, that man desires you.
Come on.
Because there's nothing
It's a
that
challenge.
he's exactly, and
challenge
we
to
love to be
manhood.
challenged.
Challenge.
If a man don't like to be challenged and he wants something easy, then guess what? He's not a man.
Amen. Right.
He is not a
The
man.
man for me.
We got to go. We want to fight tooth and nail. We want to fight other men to keep other men away from you because that's mine.
That's right.
I'm not. No, my brother. I'm not sharing that. Nah.
I'm not sure. Right.
And what we're going to do is we're going to put our best foot forward. We're going to convince the crap out of y'all. Like, listen, I'm going to love you.
Right.
I want to love
you.
you.
You're going to run.
There's 2 things.
You going to love me or you going to run?
I told a brother this the other day. I said, there's one thing that a man does not ever say is that we're in a committed relationship. You will rarely hear a man say he's committed. Either you my woman or you my wife. We got 2 words, woman or wife. That committed stuff, we do not say that. And that's real talk. Brothers do not sit there. Well, guess what? I got some from you now. We in a commit. No. Even if we get it, we still hesitant. Like, wait a minute, I just test drove the car. Okay, the box is all right, but let me see what the brain is like. Nah.
I just finished saying that.
We got to start.
Why do you keep letting somebody test drive you and they never buying?
But see, that's the whole part. That's where the desire comes in. You must make a man desire you. That's because if he's lusting over you and you're not giving him none, trust me, his lust will turn into love.
Sure.
That man will lust over you, but guess what? He's really not. A man that's lusting over you is the man that you gave him some and he wants more.
Right.
That's lusting. Like, dang, she gave me some. Now he's keep calling you on the regular. He's texting you, pulling up at your crib. That's lust. But the man that loves you is the man that Y'all better stop. Y'all not ready
I just
today.
want to be with you.
Ooh, wow.
It's okay.
I'm talking about he gonna go to tooth and nail every time.
Yeah, every time. Because he's hoping that he get in that good place with you. He's hoping. But you got to hold on to what you got. You got to love yourself enough to say no. But a brother said yesterday on a forum, he said, a lot of girls, he said, this one girl said, why do men think that big girls are somebody they could just come and, do anything with and take advantage of? And he said, the man said, well, the reason is because a lot of big girls do things to try to win the men. They buy them the sneakers, they buy them the games, they buy them this and that, hoping that they're going to gain their love. I said, well, they ain't never got that from this big girl.
First of all, let me tell you something.
Waistline or none, baby.
Let me tell you.
Come correct. I get what I want.
Let me speak on this big girl situation real quick. What
you gotta love yourself, and like Velvet is saying, you gotta stop letting people test drive you. There's a certain place you cannot even come to my life. There are boundaries I've set that guess what? If you don't meet the mark, you're not going to know my address. What would you need my address for? You don't even know. I'll meet you where you want to meet at. I don't need you to come pick me up. What you want to talk about? Let's talk about it. But you got to really love yourself and know yourself. Don't let people test drive you. And everybody can't touch me. I get the heebie-jeebies. Okay. I'm like, yo.
Listen, sometimes you got.
I get webs on my body. I don't let everybody just get to.
I want to tell y'all women this real talk. And welcome in, Kimberly. But if you're coming up on the platform, please, if you can cam up, turn your cameras on respectfully. That's all I'm asking for those that are coming up. I do want to say this to your sisters, real talk. A lot of times a man wants to connect with you only because of what he sees. Because the first thing first is your appearance. If he's looking at you with a certain type of way, if he's trying to offer you things when he just met you, instead of just offering a conversation, those are the type of men you need to leave alone. Real talk. Yeah. If a man cannot come up to you and just be like, hey, how you doing? My name is such and such. I just want to talk to you. I don't want to offer you nothing. I just want to have a conversation with you. Right. If he's coming up to you and he's like, oh, do you want to drink? He's trying to do certain thing. That man is trying to buy you from the rip. Mm-hmm. He's already trying to put himself in control, and is also telling you this: if I give something to you, you're going to have to replace. You're going to have to.
That's right.
Thank you. See, that's part of the game. But a lot of women don't catch. Oh, he bought me a drink. Oh, he did this, that, and the third.
Okay. The thing. Okay, I understand what you're saying. You older, younger men don't have that type of mentality.
Ooh, I'm gonna stop you there. That's not true.
Okay. First of all, sister. First of all, let's do this. We'll talk. Respectfully, hold on, ladies. Give me 1 second. Respectfully, when you walk into a room, introduce yourself. Say hello to the platform.
My bad. I apologize. My name is Belkis.
Okay, welcome in.
And hi. I just clicked in. It sounds interesting what y'all talking about.
Well, I do need you to cam up as well, respectfully.
Okay, so everyone has their different opinions and their experiences. And yeah, I'm older. And I know that older gentlemen are more. I did have a younger man previously, but I think the older you get, the more you acquire experience, knowledge, and wisdom, and you know how to treat women when you're older. Younger men do not have that quality just yet.
Okay, well, let me pause right there.
I have 5 sons. Trust me, I have 5 sons.
Okay, and I got you, man. Let me pause right there. First and foremost, when you come on my platform, respectfully, can you cam up? That's number one. Number two, let me say this. There are older men, older than me, that still act the same way. There are men that are 50, 60 years old, still living in a 25, 35-year-old mindset. So it's not about the man being mature. Because there are older brothers out here that still...
You took the words right out of my mouth, and as someone who's probably the youngest on this panel, when I say age don't mean maturity, age don't mean wisdom. It's literally about how you was raised. If you were a young guy and you was raised in a household where your mama and daddy had this going on, and your daddy respected your mama and showed you how to be a man, no matter what age you are, you're going to be that gentleman. That's why I say I can't fully agree to that, because I've seen younger men who move like an older guy would. A man who's married to somebody. And these are young men coming with poise, respect, intentions, all type. I've seen it. I've definitely seen it. So I think sometimes that that be my problem for being as young as I am too, is we get to this mindset, especially us, that it comes with age, it comes with maturity, it comes with a mindset or what you think you've seen in your personal circle or your personal life, and you don't know how to broaden your horizons to see. We put stigmas on ourselves and don't allow the chances that we see, because there are plenty of young people who have it together better than older people do. And sometimes I just said this yesterday, you are not too old to learn something new from somebody younger, the same way we are not too young to learn something from somebody older.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
I don't know how to turn my camera on, y'all. I don't know how to
Okay.
do it. I'm too old for this. Look, I don't
Like,
even know.
you got to understand, like, some people have grown up, whether they were children and getting into fresh adulthood, and they've seen things on their own. They were raised by grandma and granddaddy. They were raised by great aunts and great uncles. They were raised in certain environments to where they know what it means to treat somebody. Your environment tells a lot about you and how your upbringing is and how you treat people and how you go about situations or relationships. Granted, there are a lot of young people who are very much so into this childish mindset still. Absolutely. But we
100%.
can't discredit the fact and say it has anything to do with age or has anything to do with wisdom or anything of that nature, because I feel like that would be selfish to say, and it wouldn't match up to us looking at these young kids becoming doctors and lawyers and getting married fresh out of college and literally going far, doing it the right way. You went to mommy and daddy and asked for that girl hand in marriage. You catered to her. You courted her. Y'all are 22, 23 years old, but y'all ish together. Yeah, it's 40-year-old men getting on dating shows and doing pop the balloon challenges and talking about, I don't like you because your toes don't match your nails. Or I don't like you because, you say you work out, but you don't work out 5 times a week. I can't really get down like that just because, I like to travel, but I'm not going to travel to you. What? So that age stuff don't come with nothing sometimes.
You
Sometimes
know what?
It's patent to be like, because I'm older or I can have wisdom or I've been through stuff that I got it better than you or I know better than you, but yet y'all, not saying y'all, I'm just talking out loud, so don't take it for what it is, but y'all like to say that type of stuff, but then you're not showing the younger generation how to do it. So who am I supposed to leave?
You better go ahead, sis.
Oh, Miss Young Lady, you just taught me something today, honey. I'm 58 years old. You taught me something.
So
Just saying, like, that's how we look at it as a younger generation. Like, how are y'all telling us this stuff of, oh, you supposed to be this well-endowed woman, you supposed to be this one, but then grandma is in a club with me.
See, you better ask somebody.
This man is telling this young man, oh, you supposed to treat a woman this way, but you ain't been married yet. You on 3rd divorce, you can't keep up. What's going on here? Like, these are the things that I talk about where accountability just can't be, oh, we're pushing it on the stigma of what it looks like from social media status or the age, because the older some of these women get and some of these men get, the kid mindset keeps coming back for some odd reason.
Of course.
And you're more influenced by the social media. You're more influenced by the music. You can't deal with an older woman, so you trying to go to younger girls and then get mad because the young girl got her hand out. You younger and you dealing with an older man, but don't get mad because he got rules.
And then but here's the flip side. Now you an older woman dealing with a younger man because you still want your back blown out, thinking that you can still handle it. Let's go. Now you take it. Look, the funny part is you ain't pick up a man. You picked up another child because you taking care of this dude. You buying him sneakers. You getting him PlayStation. You cooking the meals. You giving him a little bit of money. You giving him gas money. And all this dude is what he's really doing for you. He's talking to you nice and knocking your boots. That's it. But anyway, let me do this. Let's go to the sister.
Right.
What's up off this land? What's up up this land? Welcome in. Good morning.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Well, now you good, sister. You always welcome. What's up, sister? Welcome in.
I definitely agree with what Miss Nuki was saying. I was married for 16 years to a man that was 16. For 9 years to a man that was 16 years older than me. He's now almost 60. I'm 42, and that mindset is not as mature as you think they would be at 60. But I'm not.
You breaking? We can't hear you, sister.
Yeah, it went out.
Yeah, your headset went out. Okay.
Oh, she left.
Thank you so much, Nuki, for what you
she's
said.
on mute.
You said the right thing.
Hold on.
And she said she got 5 sons, but I'm like, that has nothing to do with the other men.
It doesn't. It really doesn't. Because I was raised on my great aunt and great uncle. They were married for 32 years.
I knew y'all was coming for them kid
So,
situations. I knew
I
y'all was coming
watched
for
this
that.
growing up as a kid. You get what I'm saying? I watched my parents go through whatever they went through, but knew how to keep the foundation. I knew my uncle taught me very much so, and I was going to say this. That's why my train of thought kind of went. I'm so glad you brought it back up. Women, it is okay to tell a man your standards. It is okay to put it down in the beginning and tell that man what you will and what you not accept.
Absolutely.
You don't have to overshare, because we talked about that last time about oversharing, but it is okay to tell a man what you expect.
That's
now, the only thing I have to say is if you're going to tell a man what you tell a man what you expect, you better be doing the same thing back. You can't tell a man, I want a man with $1,000 in his bank account, and you got two.
What, $200 or $2?
$2.
I ain't playing with you right now. Well, no, look, let me tell you this.
But I can tell him what I want to tell him, but I'm not going to let him get
no.
so
let
close to
me
me to know what I got in my bank account, because remember, we have to put up some boundaries. They don't need to
that's where I'm going. Now, the thing is this. I'm not going to tell her more I'm not going to tell her what I'm expecting of her, because I'm not her master, and nobody is the master of the person. This is what I'm expecting. That's what you tell your children. I'm expecting you to go to school. I'm expecting you to clean up your room. I'm expecting you to do your homework. You can't tell a grown individual what you expect from in a relationship. You can set, but now you set your boundaries. Now I have boundaries, certain things that I'm willing to accept, and there's certain things that I'm not willing to accept.
Right.
And vice versa. So that way, if both of y'all set your boundaries and you can accept what this person can accept and what they cannot accept, then you guys are good. But for me to sit here and come with an expectation or expecting someone to be something that I want them to be is a false narrative. We cannot, should never walk into any. No, I got you, sister.
But I understand.
But what I'm telling people is this, and a lot of women, men and women alike, stop having the expectations of somebody when you first meet them, because you're already failing yourself. Leave those expectations, because you know what the sad part is? This is one of the reasons why a lot of people go through so many relationships. Is because the simple fact that they go into the same relationship with the same expectations of somebody different. They don't change. Their expectations doesn't change. Leave that crap home. Matter of fact, put it in a box, wrap it up, throw it in your closet, leave it up there, let it collect dust. Throw it in your attic in the place where you can't get it. Leave the expectations. Because all you're going to get is failures and heartbroken. And you know what the sad part about being heartbroken? You broke your own heart because of the simple fact that the person that you chose that didn't do that didn't have the expectations that you wanted. Now you feel some kind of way, and that person, you have to walk away from that person. Or that person did something that made you feel some kind of way. But guess what? You made yourself feel that way. That person had nothing to do with it. You brought that on yourself because you chose that individual.
But they didn't choose you. There you go. They didn't choose you. And that's what helps to make the difference. That's why it's important to have boundaries. That's why it's important for women to have value system and know your value as a woman and love yourself. Because people come with game, they come with their masks, they come with all kinds of things, but you give everybody a leverage area, and you let them know, okay, I'm gonna see what you're coming with. What kind of relationship are you? You know, when we talk, we get to see, we get to hear what the person is saying, and when they talk to you, when they converse with you, you can gauge yourself, especially if you have discernment. And whether this person is serious or they're just running game. And it eventually comes out. I was just talking to a 66-year-old, and he was determined, I'm going to be his woman. I'm going to be this. I said, okay, let me see. You know, I'm saying to myself, I'm listening. So one day, to help me, this is what he thought he was helping me do. He thought he was helping me to solidify that we're going to have a relationship by telling me, I want you to check my bank account, because they're supposed to pay me this week. And I'm not on solid ground. I'm in the middle of the ocean. I'm doing oil rig stuff, blah, blah, blah. And if I give you my account number, my social, blah, 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 just check my account for me. So I checked his account for him, got back to him. I said, it's $2,012,355 in it. He said, oh, good, they paid me. Baby, I'm coming straight to you. I said, oh, no. You're not coming straight to me. You need to go home and check your life, your house. No, I mean, I thought we were going to be together. I said, eventually. I said, but not because you let me check your account.
He was
What
trying
does that
to.
mean to me? That's your money.
So basically, what this man was trying to do, he was trying to sell you a dream. Like, look,
Yeah.
I got this, and in some cases, it showed the trust, and that's number one. He showed you that he trusted you with his money. A lot of men, we don't trust a lot of women with our money, and a lot of brothers don't even trust their own wives with their money. So let's just keep that a buck. That's one
But
thing.
I didn't believe
So
in Velvet. And you know why I didn't believe him? My thing is, why do you want to get? And he wanted to give me a portion to hold. So I'm saying to him,
why not?
just
But he's
because you
because
gave me
but
this
hold on,
account
sister,
number-
you're reading that wrong. Now, I got to give you a little pushback on that.
Okay, go ahead.
If this man, how long y'all been talking?
A month.
Okay, in a month. Let me tell you something about a man. We know when we know. That man sees something in you that you probably don't even see in yourself. He's not lusting. That man has already given you full trust. He's giving you access and he's telling you. I'm all the way
But what
over
if
here.
the account isn't
Hold
his?
on, ladies. Just hear me out before you say something. Respectfully, hear
Okay.
me out. What this man is just doing, because you're not men, you're women. So I'm giving you a man's
Right.
perspective. What
Right.
this man just said is this. He said, look, I'm gonna give you a portion of my money. I want to be with you. He already knows that he wants you. And the problem is this. Why do we have to go through so much? If a man knows that he wants you and he's already giving you access, like, listen, I'm giving you access to my account, this, that, and the third. I want us to be together. He's telling you, I want us to be together. That's a difference. And a lot of women don't pick that up. When that man is serious, yo, I'm at an age where, hey, I want us to be together, baby. What's good? But some of y'all want to put that on pause and want to make a brother wait at a certain age. Why do I have to wait 5 or 6 months for you if I'm telling you I want to be with you right now? I made my decision now. The difference between a man and a woman is this. We can see a woman in 30 days and know this is my wife or this is my girlfriend. We know in 30 to 40 days, this is my wife or this is my girlfriend.
You're right. You're
Women,
right. It doesn't take
women
long,
wait
Velvet.
2, 3, 4 years. You know why? Because some of y'all still trying to weigh your options. A man already weighed his option the moment he put eyes on you and seen certain things in you. Y'all not getting it right now. Y'all want to fight me tooth and nail. No, that's not what men do. Yes, we do. We know in 30 days, oh, heck yeah. Without getting the box, oh, heck yeah. Y'all better, a month is never too early. I don't know what to, listen, a month is never too early. As a man, if I see, because we're going to get a little biblical. What do you say? He who finds a wife, that man found you. He found you and put his trust in you. Because what man is really going to do, I'm going to give you some money to hold for me. Now, showing you the bank account is one thing, but telling you to hold something for him, he's putting his trust in you. Y'all don't get it.
Can I rebuttal?
Come on. Please do this. This is what this is all about. Yes, please.
Velvet, and you got to be so careful.
I was going to
Really,
say
really
that.
did.
Now,
Even though he gave me the account number and stuff like that, Velvet, and even though he offered to put 100,000 in my account, it sounds nice. My thing is this: let me see verbatim what you're working with. It's different if you tell me something over the phone, and I can make these calls over the phone. It's a whole nother situation when we bring the paperwork before me so I can see that this is legit yours. Because of the scamming system that's out here now, people are really very savvy. They're very savvy. They'll do things and they'll transfer money into your accounts, Velvet, and before you know it, you're held liable.
But sister, here's the
for
question,
things
right?
that people have been scamming and doing.
Okay, now watch
So
this.
I have to use wisdom.
No, and I respect that, but let me ask you this question. No disrespect.
Mm.
Did you know his name? Did his name match what was on? Did his real name, since you've been talking to him, did his name match the name on that account?
There was no name on the account. It wasn't for me to do it for a name. That's what I'm saying.
But he gave you a social security number.
He gave me the last 4.
Okay, but here's the thing:
gave
when
me
you
the
when you
account
look at
number.
but when you look at that account, right, you can see the person's name. It shows you everything. You don't
No,
just
it did not flash up, Velvet.
what
It
bank
was
what
over the
bank
phone.
what bank was he in that he didn't? Because I know of mine. Well, you know what? Maybe then I take it back. I retract that. I retract my statement. Maybe
Not
that brother
even
could.
that. Not
Maybe he
even
could
to
have
say
been
it like
scamming
that.
you. Maybe he
Phone
could have been
call
scamming
to
you.
account.
Hey, listen.
Exactly. Not even that alone. Them type of men you do have to be mindful for. Even if everything he had was legit, it was true. I'm gonna tell you the red flags, okay? And you're a man, so you would understand the red flags from a woman.
Yeah.
Number one, going into that account that early, that fast, that's a red flag to a woman.
Right.
Because what it can come off as is you trying to show me your ins and outs, what you got going on, to think that's supposed to impress me.
Mm-hmm.
Some women aren't impressed by that, and it can actually be a turn off for you to flash your money too fast too soon. Okay. Red flag number 2, the fact that he wanted to come to her immediately after being on the water and not going and taking care of his needs, and after she said it, he doubled down on let me come see you. There's a such thing as love bombing, and love bombing does not have to come with gifts.
Right.
The fact that I want to give you some money, put in your account and hold it, baby, that's a sense of control.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't a trust thing. That's control. Right. See, that type of trust comes when you talk to somebody for a long time. Yes, a man does know in less than 3-4 months where he wants to be. But when you start throwing your funds into stuff like that, that is a control factor.
Mm-hmm.
That has nothing to do with I trust you. That is everything of I'm giving you this and you at my beck and call. You at my say, you see how this call do to check my account? You did it.
Right.
You see how I'm telling you I'm finna come to your house? You finna let me. You see I gave you 10 grand? Hold this down.
Mm-hmm.
That's control. That's nothing of me lusting you. That's not me loving you. That is control.
Control.
He is literally trying to show you, I'm going to use what I just showed you and run this entire relationship.
And run it.
Okay, let me introduce.
We have to have enough of our own value.
Yeah, you have to know discernment with it too.
Because he got upset because I would not let him change out my truck. I'm going to send you an upgrade. What's your?
That's control.
Wait, what? He wanted to do what?
I said I have a Denali. I can't drive it one car at a time. Baby, you need an upgrade. I said, yo, if I want an upgrade, I can get an upgrade. So I don't need you to upgrade me. I'm fine.
So let me get this straight.
Let's get to know each other. You're trying to do too much too fast.
Okay.
I'm not about that life. I'm not greedy and I ain't thirsty. People get it twisted.
And you from Brooklyn.
They look at you and they think, oh, you. No. And we broke up because I was determined. He said, well, if I can't talk to you about my money, and if I can't, I said, what's your address? He gave me an address.
Mm-hmm.
I looked it up. He lived in Los Angeles. I said, that's nice. I said, but the size of your house in Los Angeles for $1 million. I said, my house is 2 times your house size. And I ain't paying no $1 million. I said, but it's nice. He said, no, I want you to go. I want you to come with me. I said, no, I got my own house. No, thank you. Oh, you don't want nobody to take care of you. I said, yeah, but the right person.
Right.
Come on. We have to love ourselves. I don't care if I have a kitchenette. I love me to the point where I'm not letting you come in and try to falsify or make me think that you have all of these things without meeting me personally, face to face.
So
let me see your paperwork. Let's engage with the relationship. Let us go bowling.
Yeah.
Let us do some things together. Simple things.
Yeah.
I don't need your stuff.
And that be the thing too. Men, see, there's a such thing as prying and praying. And some men do it because they know they can get past it. Men who claim they are wealthy off like that go and pray and pry on the women that have never had that lifestyle.
Right. That's it.
So they're quick to accept the gifts. They're quick to do this. They're quick to do that because it's something they've never experienced. Once that man got them locked in, it's literally a control factor because you never had this before. So now I control this narrative and you're at my beck and call.
Yeah.
You don't want this life taken. I'm introducing you to something. You don't want this life taken away from you. So you're going to do everything I say.
Whatever I say.
If I say, like she said, if I say trade that car, you're going to trade that car.
That's right.
If I say, because at that point, it does become transactional. But it's transactional done here, not here.
So let me do this. So give me 1 second, lady. Let me reset the room. Welcome into the new panelists that came up. What's up, Chaotic in Florida? Just respectfully, if you ladies can cam up, I will appreciate it. No, you're good. If you can't, it's okay. I'm just glad you guys are engaging in the conversation. So You got the floor, Chaotic. What is your thoughts? So, but real quick, before I say anything, so do your ladies consider that is that man lusting over her or is he loving on her?
He's lusting. That's definite lust. But it's lust in a different form. Lust doesn't always have to be sexual.
Really? Right.
Right.
It doesn't. Lust can be very much mine and my control. It very much so can.
So is that like a financial lust that this man is trying to
It
put
can,
over?
yes. So I don't know how deep I can go, but there's a such thing as financial domination.
Them inviting you and without earning your way in.
Yeah.
That's love bombing, and it's a lustful situation.
Very much so.
He saw my size. I told him, look, I'm 300 plus. I don't hide nothing.
But what the hell? But you know what? Let me. I gotta say something about that. Let me say something to the other women. And the thing is, I don't respect a man that looks at a woman for her size, for her anatomy, for certain things. You lack respect for me because that's all you are engaging into: how she looks, how she can perform, the thoughts of her sexually. If you can't look at a woman and look beyond the shell of a woman and look inside of her and see who she truly is, then you're not truly a man. The whole point is, I want to get to know this. I don't want to get to know all this because once I get this, everything else is going to come with it.
Everything else falls in line. That's right.
Everything falls in line. But if I'm continuously just looking at this, I'm forgetting about this and what's up here. Right. And then I don't care about you no more because now I'm just going to use you. I'm just
care about my size.
Right. At the same token, there are some of the most beautifulest women are plus size women.
Yes, they are.
Because of their giving nature, the love that they have to, and a lot of brothers take advantage of that. But also, a lot of them also now, some of them have very low self-esteem that they feel that they need to do all these things to keep a man or to get a man. But forgetting the fact that they are still a woman and that they are still needed. But Chaotic, what's up, sister? Welcome in.
Hello. I would like to say, I think we do a disservice when we try to adjust or assign emotions to someone else. That may not be your idea of love, but you can't say that it's not his. You can't live your life fearfully and thinking of what someone else might have, should have, would have, could have done to you, and not understand that this could be very well be a genuine person who should be being themselves, who they are, and the way that they move. It has nothing to do with, I'm trying to control you. I want to control you. I want to control you. I really wish Black women would get away from that narrative because it's tired and it's old. And this is coming from a married woman whose husband met me. When my husband met me, he told me I was going to be his wife. Within a week of us being just around each other, he said I was going to be his wife. We've been married now for 6 years, and we've been together for a total of 10.
Let's go.
So congratulations. Very good.
You can't always think that someone is trying to do something to you or trying to take away from you. If a man is always supposed to leave you better than they found you.
I believe that.
So if he wants to upgrade you, that means when he walks away, you still have the upgrade. The upgrade doesn't go with him. He left you better than he found you.
I understand.
So we have to understand and learn that a lot of us did not have those fathers and those men present in our lives to show that, right? Fortunately for me, I did. There's marriage on both sides of my.
I did too. I have my dad.
Doting, but I come from a line of doting men, right? Men that show up and give gifts and do things and spoil. Right. A lot of men are that way because they were raised that way. So we can't automatically assume the negative of a man because he shows up this way. He's just showing the way that he knows to show up. And what he's saying to you is, you won't let me love you because you've never been loved this way. You've never been shown this way. It's not about you've not been shown this way, so now I want to control you by giving you these things. No, I want to add value to you.
Teach.
So if a man comes in and says, I want to grow you and make you bigger than what you were yesterday and help you to be better than what you were yesterday, why are we fighting him on this point to assume and give him a negativity that we don't know belongs to him to say, oh, he's trying to control me?
Well, the reason why I said that is because I asked him, let me get that straight, to wait until his job is finished. We meet, and I get to see and verify his account. Because when you do things over the phone, it's not verifying that he is the recipient of the account. And also, when I plugged into the account, he said, do not use your voice, because if you use your voice, they will not give you the total in the account, different little things. So these little things made me just think and say, I understand, I'll check the account for you, but I do not want to wire transfer anything, because I've known of a scam situation with wire transfers. I don't want to take anything from you until we have determined that this will be a real relationship and we are face-to-face meeting, because I don't want it to be where he's taking account money from somewhere else and using me as a third party, and then there is an investigation, because that has happened too. So when you meet people online and they want to do money transfers, one of my credit cards went from $500 to $2,000 because of a situation that happened. And now I have to pay that card off. So different scams bring different flags. And so that's why I said, let me just get to know you and you get to know me before we do money transfers and things like that.
No, and I respect that. See, now it's a difference. And I get what Chaotic, I love what Chaotic said, because we was on the same wavelength when it comes to that.
I understand that. I love what she said too.
And it's not every man. There, like I said, there are some men that is definitely like that. That really have it going on, but they want to pour into you. Because a lot of times some women never seen that before. So they don't know what it looks like, and then they call it red flags. This is too good to be true. There's no way in the world a man would want to do all this stuff for me, and I ain't give him nothing. I'm not doing that. Maybe that man just sees something in you, like I said before. A lot of times, a man can see something in the woman that she has yet to see in herself, and then they get scared, and because they're so used to their normal. I can't do it. And then the weirdest part about it is those are the same type of men that you reject, because you're not used to that type of man. So when he comes around, you're not used to it. You don't know what it looks like. He's trying to pour into you, and your cup is empty.
But
because a lot of times, I'm not saying you, sister. What I'm saying is, a lot of times women cut the bottom of that cup off, and every time that man's pouring into you, it's just going straight to the ground.
Right.
Because they never had a man pour into them before. Because all they've been doing, and I'm gonna get back to my topic. Yeah. Because all these women have been doing is lusting over men instead of receiving love from the man. And this is where they get the two confused. I love him. No, you don't. You lusting over that dude. But you look at it as if it's love. So can lust really blind you?
Yeah. It can.
Can I just say something to Mita real quick? As a fraud investigator and a credit investigator by trade, you should not be paying that credit card bill. Whoever the credit card holder is supposed to eliminate that debt from you. Okay. Especially if you have any proof or documentation that shows that this was not something that you were in cahoots with, that someone came to you and presented you with this information and these charges are erroneous on your end. That's called fraud, baby. Call and get it with your fraud department and get that up off you.
Okay.
You can DM me if you have any problems. Here, I'm going to add you. If you have any problems with getting that taken care of, please call me and I'll walk you through step by step.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so very much. I appreciate what you said earlier about men doing things for women, and we can miss our blessing. Believe me, it would be a beautiful thing. I just want him to know legit the way he said he trusts me, and the way he wants to put money in my hand. I want him to know legit that I am legit, and that I'm not going to take advantage of him. But I respect his hustle. I respect who he is, and I want us to play on a level field where he can know me and I can know him.
Right, but
I respect that.
I want this live this morning. It's truly about love and lust. Can some women truly identify the difference between being in love with a man and being lustful over a man? That's what it boils down to me.
Those that know themselves can.
But how do they truly know themselves? Let's talk. How do they truly know themselves? How can they identify with themselves like that?
It's when you knowing yourself goes beyond the surface of I'm cute this or I like this or I like that. It's the spiritual knowledge of self. It's being able to, when you know that tingly feeling in your stomach is not butterflies.
Okay.
That part.
I like that. I like that. I like that.
Well, that's the ancestors knocking like, don't do this.
That is the first brain. Your stomach, your gut is your first brain. So when your gut gets to churning and flipping and flopping and doing weirdness, baby,
Don't do it.
I mean, that's when you know you are tapped in and you paying attention.
Right.
When you know wholeheartedly that when you see someone and it's not going in a direction that you don't like or don't want, you cut them off right there at the gate because you're not willing to bend deeper in your foundation of your boundaries. That's okay. Never mind. If I told you up front that I like prompt, conversations and text responses, and I text you on Monday, you text me on Thursday, talking about some hello, baby, you was blocked on Tuesday.
But wait, but okay, now hold on. Let's
one day, 10 minutes later.
wait, but let's get back to that for a second because I got some pushback. I got some pushback on y'all with this one.
Until Tuesday to respond. You got a good 24-hour response.
Why?
24
No.
hours?
See, y'all putting time. Come on, because y'all gonna get this work on this one. Come on.
Because I watched this married man. He been married to his wife for they're 64, I think. They've been married since they were 16. He said, life is never too busy for you to acknowledge somebody.
It's not.
Okay, now watch this. Now watch this. Watch this. This gonna make y'all feel some kind of way, but check this out. The reason why a man asks you for your number on Monday, right? Give me a number. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna let you know. He don't give you a time. I'll call you. He calls you Wednesday. You don't hear from him till Saturday. Is that a problem?
Yes.
Watch this.
You're talking for me. You're talking for
Not for me.
I'm just saying in general.
We built that line of communication, and we understood up front.
No, there was no upfront. I'm talking about you just met this dude, right?
You talking about
as in general, you digging him, he's digging you, this, that, and the third. He gets your number on Monday, he calls you Wednesday. You don't hear from here. You don't hear from here till Saturday. What's the problem in that?
But don't get on the phone and be like, oh, I was testing you.
No.
Test.
No. Everything is a test. You know what I'm tell you why? Here's the thing. If I called you, I got your number on Monday. I called you Wednesday. You could have called me Friday. But now here it is Saturday, me calling you. So you went Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You were so selfish that you waited for me to call you. Now you want to block me, but you could have picked up the phone because last I checked, phone works two ways. So if hold on.
You approach me.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I still because I made the initial phone call first. Regardless if I got your number, I called you enough where you got my number where you can actually reach out. Well, hold on, listen. You called me. I ain't hear from you in this many days. What's going on? You know what that tells a man? If she really concerns or not. Let me see if Shorty really digging me. Because if she's really digging me, she's going to call me to kind of check me. And if she checks me, I'm going to like it because that's going to make me attractive. See, I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm trying to tell you something.
Let me go so I can make a phone call right now.
I'm giving you, listen.
Come in, we're talking about this is 60 days down the line. We're not talking initially in the gate. If we've been communicating and you always communicate and we've been doing this exchange and that's not been a problem, and then randomly out of nowhere you just stop communicating.
Oh, because he got a whole nother family.
See, now we on the same accord. That's why
you can tell. Listen, if you've been talking to a brother for listen, if you've been talking to a man for 6 months and all of a sudden he's starting to go getting distant, that's because guess what? You're not fitting his need. You was a placeholder for 6 or 7 months.
Right.
And a lot of y'all
so the women who know themselves, who know their worth, who know their value, they already know these plays. We you know what I'm saying? You understand the game and you like, you know what? I'm not putting myself on standby for another moment for another man. You had your opportunity. Yeah. It's a one and done. We don't have to keep spinning the block to stupidity. So this week it was texting. Next week is phone calls. The next is you forgot a birthday. Like, no, you're not going to keep just re-injuring me just using
stringing me along.
But you know what the funny part is? There are women right now at big ages still being strung along and still placeholders. Still with the same dude that's doing the same nonsense that you're saying right now. and still making excuses for him, and making excuses for the dude, and then want to turn around talking about, I'm going through, you're going through a lot through yourself, sweetheart. This is what I be talking about. Women pick their own heartbreaks.
Yes.
You pick your own heartbreak and you sit in that nonsense, but you want to call it love.
Yeah. No, it's
Because
not
they
love.
don't have accountability. No one has held them accountable. No one has made them say, you're hurting yourself. He's not hurting you. You're hurting you. And when you learn that it's you that hurts you,
Come on.
you move different. You don't, because why am I doing this to myself?
Thank you.
Because you're in charge of your own life.
Well, what they need, what women, what I say is this.
That's what we talked about the first time. Like, you have to look yourself in the mirror and be like, all right, hold on.
Yeah,
It's
no, I ain't
me.
doing that.
When women can stop saying that, one thing, why do you keep doing this to me? They need to look in the mirror and say, why am I keep doing this to myself?
Yeah, right. Right.
You got to
Because
recognize.
no one can do to you what you don't allow.
Come on, let's go.
What you don't allow, they cannot do.
Listen, I've been saying this for so long, and I want to say thank you to y'all ladies for saying exactly what I've been trying to tell these women for so long. You doing this to yourself, and they be like, no, Velvet, no. And now I got women on the platform, which is the reason why I wanted to run this live strictly for women today, so that they can hear other women say the things that I've been saying for the past umpteen months.
That's so true.
So those are the
Can't allow them to do it.
So you have victims and victors that we know the difference to. And the victims, they keep running back in the same circle because they have the victim tale. They get tell 16 different people. They get the attention. They get the girl. You know you better than that. No, she ain't. She getting exactly what she deserved.
Come on.
She keep allowing it.
That's her worth. That's her value of herself. She values herself. She's low-hanging fruit because that's where she's placed herself, at the bottom of the damn tree.
Right. She put herself
Easy for the pickings. And then you want to turn around and talk about he loves me. Listen, dudes will take advantage of you and y'all will call it love. A dude will do you dirty and you will call it love. A man will treat you like all he doing is calling you to come slay you, and you think that man loves you. All that is straight lust. And you got to understand who you are as that woman. Every time he calls you at 10, you with a 10, 11 o'clock booty call. You are the 10 or 11 o'clock girlfriend. You are the I'm drunk.
Only texts you at 10 a.m. to say good morning to make sure that you're gonna pick up in 12 hours.
Say it again, please. Say it again, please.
Women been in the streets all day. And
But
now when he get home,
let me
you
show
the one
you
he
another
calling.
side.
Girl, please.
Let me show you another side. Another piece
Wait,
of it
but when
is
he
this.
called, she answered the phone. Oh, you good? You ate yet? You hungry?
Come on, making him another man sandwich. Y'all better stop playing.
I'm talking about she jumping in the car in the rain. We're gonna get a plate of food to take over to the house.
Ball tired.
With a trench coat, baby. With a trench coat.
Y'all better act with no umbrella. With no umbrella.
She spent her last 25 on your $10 wings. Stop.
But let me say, wait a minute. Sometimes what happens with lust is this. You're not wanting that man for long term, but he got a good.
Hey.
So you're going to get some of that.
Yeah.
You want that.
And you're going to clean up his house and do his laundry.
But you know it ain't love. You just want some of that.
But you know what the funny part
This
is?
is my thing. If more women will be honest with themselves and say that they want that too, and just that, they wouldn't be in the situations either. See, this is the problem. You too busy worrying about what every time Dick and Harry about to say about you, but just saying you just want something for the end of the night.
Just go for that.
You too busy worried about what people gonna say. That's what you want. But it's like,
don't ever say that out loud, ladies. Do not ever say
say
that
out loud.
out loud. If you say it out loud, he's in love with you. If you say it out loud, he's in love with you.
What? Say what? Say what? Say what?
but
But
that's the
I
I
can
can
be
be
honest
honest
with
with
yourself,
yourself though.
I just want to what?
That's the lust.
This is just a sexual relationship between us.
The
That's all it is.
That's it.
He in love.
That's the
if
lustful
you tell
part.
a man that he's something about that triggers the love bug for them.
It does.
Listen, let me.
Honestly, I don't know if
Men
it's
like
the
it when you're
honesty
mean.
or the rawness of it. But when I have said that previously, baby, I ended up in a 5-year relationship with somebody I really didn't even want to do.
Chaotic. Men like it when you're mean. I don't know what it is, Or what kind of trauma they done been through, they
Yeah.
love it when you're mean.
Come on,
When you
Velvet.
They
snatch
love it.
them up,
They love it when
when
you
you
say,
snatch
"Oh,
them
man,
up,
right now."
and
I'm
look,
talking about
Why do y'all like mean women?
why?
Because y'all like,
Snatch 'em
okay,
up.
let me tell you why.
And wait a minute.
No.
They love you. Want us to
Especially
talk
when
about
you
the
cuss
lust,
them out.
Velvet?
Let me
You
tell
want
you.
us to talk about the lust? The lust is when we snatch you up and take it like we want it, and then let you go home.
Let me tell you why we love.
Girl,
let me
they
tell you
like,
why
I
some
can't
men.
believe she
No.
can't
Let
be
me
like
let me
that.
let me give it to you this way, real talk. The reason why some men like women that curse them, and not all men, some men is because number one, y'all like bad boys. Y'all don't like the clean cut. We like bad girls, but it's because it depends on how she does it. See, if you cursing at me and it sounds sexy, it turns me on. But if you cursing at me with the point that you mad at me, that pisses me off. So
That's disrespectful.
it's a disrespectful way. But if you cursing at me like we doing it, look, mother, you better,
right.
yeah,
right,
you
right.
turning that dude on. Because
that's different.
the funny part is there's a lot of dudes that there are a lot of men, and it's always the clean cut ones that are the freaks. They the ones that like all that wild stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They
But
do.
y'all have there to call us unstable creatures. How dare y'all?
You know what? I can be a little unstable. My daughter is 18, and I was fuming the other day, like fuming. It was there. It was up.
Honey
for
B, you got
anybody.
sister,
When
honey,
I
my
tell
sister,
you
honey
she
B, you
gonna
got to pick
came
one.
and
Then.
go say, "Mom, you really are beautiful when you mad. If you don't get on my face, look."
No,
You could
but
be hard body going through it, and that man is sitting there like,
right.
bro, what you doing?
yo, what do y'all be experiencing? Because I be pissed. I ain't know. But you know what the funny part is? I think is what it is when we argue with a woman, right? It's the walk away. It's like, yo, damn, she's sexy. It's crazy work. Don't get
extra attitude.
See that? You see that?
it's the listen, I'm just giving you I don't know how many brothers can agree with that, but
Yeah.
if you sitting and you going back and forth, you could be mad as all hell. But the moment she gets up and you see that anatomy, and you like,
There's something wrong with y'all.
you be like, yo. You know, the funny part is you forget as a man, we get so dumbfounded, we forget that what we mad about. And now we want to, and meanwhile, y'all still pissed off. You ain't take the trash out. Nah, but I'm gonna get this garbage. But look, can I talk to you real quick?
No.
I'm serious. Look, y'all think it's a game. We are men.
No,
The thing,
it's simple.
we're men. Let me tell you like this. I'm gonna be honest. You ever notice when they say women say I got all these boxes, right? How many boxes you think a man has?
3.
Max. 3 boxes max. And guess what? Even if you
Work, coochie, food.
There you go.
3 boxes. And listen, and if you feel like if you get one of the 3, we still taking you. But see, the sad part about a woman is, in order to love a woman, see, we love unconditionally. A woman's gonna love a man with conditions. The moment that the man stops doing certain things in her life, that's where the love stops. I can't love you this way, I can't love you, but we're gonna love you unconditionally. Whether you stop it or not, we still gonna love you. Why you think a lot of men don't walk away from relationships faster than women do?
Can I say something that's probably gonna get me jumped?
Say what you gotta say. Ain't nobody jumping you on here.
We don't really love we like.
Mm-hmm.
Women don't love we like.
Mm-hmm.
And when we no
It's
longer
important for us to like you.
is when it's a problem.
Wait, say that
It's nothing
again.
to do with love. For us,
It's
nothing
important
to
for
do
us
with
to
love.
like you.
Women we like, not love. So as long as we like you, we gonna go above and beyond, do everything, all the freaky shit, the good shit, everything under the sun, because we like you. When we no longer like you, but we just love you, that means we tolerate you, and you just, it's an accessory at that point.
Don't make me go upstairs.
See, the Bible says that the man should love the woman. It never told a woman to love you.
Never told to love.
Never did.
Never told
Wow.
us to love you.
Yo, that's
We have
deep
to
though.
like you to be able to even
And we
be
have to
around you.
respect
Don't let
you.
I gotta get
We
my
don't
big
like
sis up
you.
it.
There's certain things we won't say to you. There's certain ways we're gonna treat you. We'll half treat you and everything. I'm serious. If you don't like you, that's a problem.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
So
I've always said I could love you all day long. Don't mean I gotta like you.
So this is the so what I'm saying is true then. So women love with conditions. So basically now you don't even love. You like the conditions. You like us for the conditions that we provide, basically.
Right.
We'll love. No, we can love you
We can fall in
unconditionally,
love,
but how
we
we
need to like you
perform with
first.
you is based off our like of you.
But here's the thing. But y'all like a lot of things too. Just like you know what gets me. This is what gets me as a man. First of all, what's up, Stig? Because y'all about to get this work. Stigma's another one.
What's up, y'all? I just got here. Don't be throwing me.
I'm throwing you in. I'm throwing you to the wolves, baby. I'm throwing you to the wolves, sister.
I want to hear this.
No, so here's what I've learned, right? What I'm hearing. When it comes to a woman and a man, right? Like I said, we will love you. We will love the ground because men praise pretty much the ground that the woman that he has walks on until she walks over him. And then he will still try to stay and try to find a way to fix that because he knows if he has a good woman, that he doesn't want to lose that good woman. But when it comes to relationships and certain things, y'all get mad and be wanting to walk away, even and I'm gonna say this now, I might get jumped, but it's the truth. If I'm dating you and I go lay down with another woman, that's not me cheating. That's me going to lay down with another woman. Regardless of the fact, because you decided to be in this committed relationship. I didn't commit to anything. You committed to me. I never committed to you. So you can't get mad if I turn around and go do something with someone else. That is my free will. You are not my wife. I don't owe you any explanations. This is what I want a lot of women to understand. But for the simple fact that there are so many sisters that put, because I gave you my body, now all of a sudden you belong to me and I belong to you. No, I never asked you to belong to me. All I did was, hey, we are sharing something together, which is okay. But at the same token, I am just your man. I am not your husband. I am your man. So, and I'm just a man, because that's what last thing I checked. That's my man, right? That's my girl. That's not my husband. That's not my wife. So you can't get mad at somebody for going out and doing something that they truly want to do. If your desire is to lay down with multiple men, then go do it. So be it. If your desire is to go lay down with multiple women, go. But stop committing to something that has no purpose. Is what I'm trying to say.
Stop committing to somebody that has not given you a commitment.
What I'm saying is this: if a man,
until there's a commitment.
But sister, what I'm saying is this: if a man, we know we have two choices. Once again,
right.
We're gonna pick. You're gonna either be my girl or you're gonna be my wife. These are the only two choices a man makes in his life: wife, girlfriend. That's it. If you my wife, I'm courting you. Guess what? Yes, you ain't laying down with nobody. I'm not laying down with nobody. At that point, I'm telling you, as a man, listen. I want you to be my wife. The moment a man tells a woman he wants to be his wife, that means all other access to every woman in his life is cut off completely. But when it comes to women, you still keep that access. I'm not saying all. When it comes to certain women, y'all still keep exes in your phone numbers, all this other stuff. But a man will cut a woman off completely. A man will cut these women off completely and continuously do so. But
do the same thing.
That's the point I'm making. Women will not let go of their past. But yet they want this man to be, I want you to be like this. No, you want me to be what every other dude was. Accept me for who I am. Because I'm taking you at face value. But the moment I feel that, hey, there's something wrong here, why is it every time I turn around, you on the phone, you got an ex, like, why are you following dudes on so? Who was this dude? Oh, that was my ex. We still cool. Hold up, time out.
Yeah, no, I'll do that.
We're not doing that, baby girl.
No, I don't do that.
I'm gonna leave that alone. What's up, Stig? Come on.
Well, I mean, the first thing, hey, everybody, I'm sorry. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending upon where you are. I think that the thing is that a lot of women will keep a ram in the bush or an ace in the hole. And men just do that a little differently. So I agree, if you're not married, then you're still single. Absolutely.
That's right.
And so if somebody cheats on somebody, it's not really cheating. It's a betrayal, for a lot of people, but it's not cheating. Because what a lot of folks do is get into a relationship and they don't talk about what they desire from that commitment. And a lot of people will say that they're committed, and it's not just women that do that. A lot of men do that too. If they sleep with a woman, they're automatically thinking that's his woman. And so I think that we need to really have clear conversations. If you're talking to somebody that's not trying to hear what you got to say, then you already know that there's probably not a good place for you to stay. Because it's going to be difficult to leave that person when and if you decide to do it, because they're not mature enough to know how. So these are the red flags that folks be missing, and they should be paying attention to, right? If you're saying, look, I'm only chilling, I'm kicking it, I'm having fun, and the other person is like, no, you're my person, and run for it. But I think that we have to understand too that ace in the hole, ram in the bush thing does not make you fully available to the person that's in front of you.
That's right.
So if you're keeping phone numbers, if you still connected to this person or that person, then that means that your heart was never fully open and you cheated the person from getting all of you. They only got a portion of you, but not all of you. So if you're in that place, don't even entertain somebody new. Just keep on playing, with the folks that's in rotation, and just keep them there.
And make sure that the person that you're with is clear with that.
But
you be clear with that. I think we have to fix in our mind as women. Guess what? He said what he said. I'm not just here listening to him. I'm hearing him. A lot of times women only hear what they want to hear.
Don't say a lot of times. Don't say a lot of times.
And look at how he's treating.
Don't put a lot of times behind that. You better say the majority of the time. Y'all hear what because let me tell you what y'all hear. You hear, hey baby, want. Last time want, and I just want to let you know, want.
Nah, I'm trained to hear that man.
When you was talking, because if I had a snack, I heard you. I'm just saying. Talk to us when we got food. Talk when there's food on the table. Give us a little snack. Give us.
Chaotic. Are you my?
Something is wrong with y'all.
I'm just.
So what I'm hearing is your folks. So all I'm hearing is right now, women folk.
That's why most business deals are done over dinner. You know that, right?
So what I'm hearing is this, but we ain't in. It's not a business. This is.
This is a business. This is very much a business.
Oh, yeah,
so
our relationship is 100. My marriage is 100% of a business.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing else about it. This is a business, baby. And guess what? There's benefits and perks. There's vacation days.
You know what? Something is wrong with y'all.
PTO and sick time.
I'm not playing with y'all. Listen, y'all are hilarious. Y'all.
Business, baby.
Listen, it's business in the sense that we made a contractual agreement to show up and to do certain things for each other, no matter what the circumstances were.
Okay,
that's what we said.
No, I can agree with that. But
and when we put that contract in play, now these are behaviors and actions that come with this contract. And then when you are not doing what you're supposed to do, aka breaching said contract, we involve counselors and therapists to get you back on track. To get you back
like a marriage business to me.
Whichever party. See, that was you got a warning, you got a written, and then you was on that final written is when we had to go to HR, i.e. the counselor. You understand what I'm saying?
You know what?
I'm not mad at her for that though.
I'm not, but it just sounds funny as the way she said. But no. Let me tell you why. You know, I'm gonna tell you why. If you look at marriage like a business, then guess what? When the business fails, and when that man wants some pudding, now he got to put in work to get that, right?
Oh yeah.
No, but because
not in marriage. No.
Because here's the thing, right? At the end of the day, here's my thing. If I'm married to you, I should have access to you whenever I feel.
You do. Okay.
Bottom line. And you should have access to me.
I can't say not you, but my husband. Right. He's never heard no. He's never heard no, and we already got a verbal and understanding that if I'm asleep and you're
not saying no,
don't wake me up. Just do what you need to do and let me sleep.
We're not saying
okay, that don't even make no sense. How do you do something like that when you're sleeping? You think?
We're not saying no to the husband.
That's what I'm saying.
We're saying no to the boyfriend.
I'm gonna say no to all. I want my sleep. You better roll over.
No. That's that. You can't say no to your man. I mean, to your boyfriend, yes. First of all, I don't even think boyfriends deserve access to the box, regardless. But yet, But yet y'all want to make sure that y'all keep these dudes because why? Because you think that you're in love with them, but all you are lustful over the wood. And you know what the sad part about it is this: women lust over over men because of something that they heard from another woman. Girl, I was with such and such, and he got this thing, and he does this, and he did that, and guess what? She turned around and does.
I can honestly say I have never ran after somebody because they was like, "Ooh, this, that, and third about him." First off, I'm selfish when it comes to any man I deal with, so I'm not talking to none of y'all about nothing.
But me either. I don't talk to women about none of my sexual companions.
You
Nope.
have to make sure
Nah, you don't do that.
your husband looking a little dusty.
Yes,
Because when you clean them up too good and you make them look, they say, "Oh, you a husband?" Then somebody else already verified your report card and your grade. So because you look, no, you got to keep them just a little dusty.
Wait, hold up. Hell no. Well, I'm gonna tell you like this: my wife don't keep me dusty, and I'm loyal to mine.
Excuse me. I gotta make a few phone calls. I'll come back after a while.
All right, do your thing.
I'm not trying to toast that for nothing, Velvet, and it's probably real wrong for me to say this, but it's a lot of salt in that beer. So you kind of not in the same age bracket of us and what's chasing behind our men.
Ain't nobody chasing behind me. I'm good.
Oh, give a lesson. I want to know who's chasing behind y'all's men.
Ain't nobody chasing behind me but mine.
It's the ones the thirsty ones, the whores.
See, but chaotic. This is why I got brothers, so they could chase after my brothers. You know what I'm saying? I said I throw them to the wolves, but me, I'm good. I'm stable in my state.
Technically, though, like how I look at it, you can't chase after none that ain't yours. So, like, if you want to chase. If he want to follow, go walk the dog.
Come on, say it again.
Right. There's nothing wrong with them chasing, but my thing is I'm just not going to make my plate look enticing enough for you to want to chase it. That's all.
Yeah, no.
But it's not about. But
that's also why I hire people, because like, leave me alone.
But here's the thing, right? You can't. That's funny. So what I'm hearing is that you dress your man. Is basically what I'm hearing.
No,
hold on. She ain't answering the question. Chaotic. Let's go back.
She got that. She do.
We dress each other.
That's not what I asked you.
No bullshit. We dress each other. It depends on where we're going or what we're doing. Typically, whoever plans the date dresses the other person.
So he can't. So what I'm hearing is, if he's going out by himself, he can't. You can't. I need you to go out looking like this.
No, he don't go out by himself.
That brother tame.
I don't care if you got by yourself.
That brother tame. You got that brother trained.
Now I will say this:
he takes me whether I want to go or not.
So wait, he ain't got no friends.
He don't want to engage with them.
Oh, that.
If he does not bring me, listen. This is his doing.
Some men are like that. Some men are very much so like that.
Yeah. This is just how he is.
Okay.
He wants me with him wherever he goes. That's just how it is.
Some men are like that though. Like, we can't be mad
well,
at
you know what? No, and I'm not mad at.
Go somewhere without me is if he's going to like the grocery store, if he's going to the gym, if he's like just going to grab something to eat. But if he's going out, he wants me with him.
So basically, what I'm hearing is you sit in the parking lot in the car while he working.
No,
that was a joke. That was a joke. That was a joke.
You playing, Velvet?
No.
I'm gonna tell y'all he's not far off. That's why I had to say what I said.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it works for them though.
And he says if he goes over the road, he's only gonna go over a road with a company that's gonna allow me to be in the truck with him because he doesn't want to be on the road by himself. He's done it. He's experienced it. Well, and he was miserable.
Let me be honest. Can I be?
I love that for them.
No. I got a little pushback. This is not about you, respectfully. I'm just going to take your analogy and I'm just going to use it. And this is what I like to do. Sometimes there are men that do that want to be around a woman so much because they don't trust themselves. They have insecurity issues with themselves. They don't know how to multitask or do things outside of their marriage without their wives because they don't trust themselves. It's not the world that they don't trust, it's themselves. Because if I can put myself in a situation where there's going to be women where I'm going to be tempted. So to avoid temptation, I need my partner with me at all times. I'm not saying that's what he's doing.
I'm
But-
not saying that's not what he's doing.
And I'm not saying exactly. But at the same token,
I just want you to understand what we
right? No, and I get that.
Because when we got together, he made it a point. So for me, and why I felt that way is because he made it a point to. He went through his phone. He deleted everything that was ever in his phone prior to us, like damn near factory reset it. But he's mad that I didn't do the same thing to my phone. Boy, those is my memories, whether they in my phone or in my brain. They
Hold
still
up,
my memories.
no.
What difference does it make?
No. See right there, that no.
Why?
Because why do you need to hold on to something that was in your past? What's up, Wilkerson? Why do you hold on? Hear me out. You got you scrolling through pictures of you and your ex because you never deleted them. You got pictures of you doing certain things with some of your friends. You got text messages. You got phone numbers of your ex in there that just in case. Why do we have to have just in case? Why do we just gotta have just let go?
Let me tell you what my resolve to that was. Whatever you don't like, delete. Take the phone. Your phone unlocks your face unlocks my phone.
It's not my job. That is not my that's not my job.
I don't have a problem with it. I understand how you view it, right? Because if I got a problem with it, I'm gonna remove it.
But that's you.
I'm not gonna wait. So listen, that's the compromise.
But
you communicated your feelings to me. My compromise to you
Chaotic.
is I'm giving you permission. Whatever you dislike in my phone, on my computer, in my whatever.
No,
wherever.
That's not right.
Whatever you dislike, you get rid of.
You as a woman, it is your responsibility to do that. It's not for me to tell you what I dislike. At the end of the day, if I took my phone and deleted every single woman's number out of my phone that I dealt with, which means guess what, baby? I'm doing this in front of you to show you I no longer need these numbers because it's you. Now, if you holding on to all that, then guess what? Now you expect for me to go through your phone. I don't know who's who. You could be having Taco Bell as John. You could be having McDonald's as Bill. I'm just saying, hypothetically. At the same token, it is your responsibility as a woman. It is your responsibility as a woman to pick up your phone and be like, you know what? I no longer need him because I have my man. I no longer need this dude because I got my man. Period.
I understand what you're saying, and that's how y'all feel about it. But me personally, how I feel about it, I don't care if you deleted Taco Bell that was really John. As you know my mama name, you know my kid's name, I don't have no siblings, I'm an only child. You know my grandmama name. So if you went through this phone and deleted everything but them 10, 15 people, because my family real little, so be it. It's done. Now, how much does it really mean to you is the question.
It's not the point.
How much does this really upset you? Because I'm obviously comfortable with it. Because guess what? If he had not deleted those things from his phone, I wouldn't have been bothered by it.
But sister, what I'm trying to explain to you is this, and I respect what you're saying, and I'm not. What I'm telling you is this: he's showing you, like, listen, I respect this marriage to the point where every other woman that I had in my phone is no longer needed. Because I have the woman that I want. They wanted me, I got you. I don't need them no more. So at the same token, why do some women feel that I still need to hold on to my ex's numbers and have these dudes' numbers in my phone for what? Because here's the funny part about it, right? The sad part about it is when y'all really get into an argument, and I'm not saying you, I'm just saying when it comes to a part of an argument, you ain't running to your girlfriends, you're gonna pick up that phone, and guess what? It just be that one moment where that dude happens to call you at a vulnerable moment. Y'all don't even realize it. But just he ain't call you in 10 years, but he just happened to call you the moment you felt, and you pick, hello. Oh my God, I ain't talked to you in a minute. And guess what? Now you're having this miraculous conversation, and you turning around telling him about the issues that you're going on with your man. I'm not saying that's you, but these things has happened. Sometimes a man's intuition will definitely let him know, oh, he'll get that bat signal. Yo, I ain't speak to Shorty in a minute. She going through something. Let me pick up the phone and call her.
I don't know. I did not act as quick, but that's also another reason why I'm single, because I ain't got time to deal with none of that. Because I don't care. I don't care enough. So it'd be like, all right, well, whatever. Like, if you want me to delete it, I'll delete it. But like at the end of the day, okay.
Come on, let's I can take a poll right now to some of these men that's here. How many of y'all ever called a woman that's not even yours? Put a 1 to the men that's in the comments.
I'm about to say I could ask
to these
stuff
men,
like, when I'm done with you,
and I'm asking
there's
brothers to be
no-
real. How
you
many
can't call
single
me,
men
you can't talk to me.
has
You
ever
block
called the woman?
everything.
Look, I ain't even finished the sentence and they put in ones. They know they knew when these chicks was going through something, and they picked up the
That's
phone and
because-
called
okay,
them.
but wait, Velvet, that's because they allowed that access though. Every woman isn't like that. Like for me, like I just said, for me, when I'm done with you, it's infinity and beyond. Because I know me when I was in that situation with that person, I gave all I could until I couldn't anymore. So therefore, I'm not allowing you back. You can't come back over here. There's no phone call. There's no rekindling. I literally dismiss you on every single thing. And I don't bring it to my next. Huh?
You a Cancer.
I'm a Pisces.
Water sign, understood.
Yeah, like so. There's
But
I
that got
don't
to-
have that
I
access.
can't stand it.
So you can't come back over here. There's no rekindling you. And even then, I'm not gonna call nobody weak, but this is my takes. If you feel it, if the shoe with, that's if it fits, it's on you. I feel you're weak. If you go through something with your person, because the last person that I kicked out my house did this, I feel you're weak as hell. If you go through something with your person, and the first thing you do is go pick up the phone call and go talk to the opposite sex. Okay?
But
I feel you're weak.
Come on, sis.
Because at the end of the day, I don't care what I got going on with you. We can be arguing till the cows come home. I'm never gonna pick up the phone and go tell the next man about you and you in my house with me. We living together. We doing what I would never go that far to ever disrespect you like that. I don't care what we go through. But then again, it's also about what you allow. It's the access. If you the type of female or type of man that's gonna allow that access, you have no blame but yourself.
I want to tell y'all women this. I want to tell men this, fellas. If you dating a woman and she got a male best friend, nigga, you lost. You lost.
That's not true.
You lost.
That ain't true
That is
at
not
all.
true.
Once again,
I've had my male
if
best
you
friend.
got,
We've been
if you
best
trying to,
friends.
if, okay, once again,
I've had my
fellas,
male best friend since high school.
fellas,
We're both collectively 34.
fellas,
Hey,
let me explain
listen.
to you why. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm gonna let you say it, but I'm gonna tell you why.
Listen, we've been friends since we were in high school. I know his baby mama. I done went to the baby shower. She's braided my hair. I done met his mama. We've never had no type of relationship or nothing like that. None of it. The only time I've ever called this man is for advice. And that was something outside of a committed relationship with anybody.
Outside of exactly. See, outside of committed. Now, let me say this real quick.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's my best friend. Like, the same
Right.
way he'll call me and ask me, like, hey, it's a situation with this female I'm talking to. I just need advice. That's as far as it goes.
Okay, now watch this.
I introduced him to my baby daddy. All that. I have no problem bringing my male friend around and introducing him.
My
You understand
husband
what
and my
this
best
is?
friend have dinner together. We
There's
party
some people who could be strictly platonic, and that's it.
I'm gonna wait till
But
y'all
my thing
finish.
is, if you go insecure as a man and just feel like, oh, you shouldn't have a male best friend, like one thing I can honestly say and how I am.
I'm just trying to get my point on. I'm gonna let y'all rock out, but I'm gonna tell you the reason why.
If you've had that friend before me, I'm not gonna get mad.
But the reason why I wouldn't say insecure is because men know other men's intentions.
True.
And that best friend can be the lay and wait type.
That
You
is
may
true.
not recognize it or know it. So I can understand from that perspective of if my husband said, nah, this ain't then that best friend, it was like seeing you, best friend. Because if you're really my best friend, if this here don't work, you'll be right back in my place to help pick me up and wipe my tears just the same way you would if we talked every damn day. That's a real best friend. So I don't trip off that. That's why my husband had to meet him, and they had to have a relationship of their own outside of me, so that he could get the feel and know and understand who this man is and what role he plays in my life. My daughters actually call him uncle. He's been there long period of time, so that's understood. Outside of something that's very, very much familial, if my partner, even if he wasn't my husband, if it was still just at our boyfriend-girlfriend stage, if he said no, hey, buddy, you know what it is.
Exactly.
I see you when I come
Exactly.
if I come up for water. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
I just don't like the fact that
No, ladies,
it's always
can I
sometimes
get my
taken
point?
as if like the best friend, a male best friend in a woman's life.
Just the fact that
is
you're
like
holding on to
the
this.
back burner if something don't happen right. I don't like that. I don't like that
I
mindset.
think you
because
thirsty, Velvet.
No,
there's some
now,
people
let me
who could strictly be platonic.
watch this.
I have a different question.
Watch this real quick. I got your stick, but let me say my thing part, please. Then I'm gonna come back to you, sister. Okay, fellas, I'm gonna say this as smooth as possible. if you are meeting a woman and she has a male best friend, your chances of getting with that woman is slim to none. Because I'm gonna tell you number one reason. Number one is when she meets you, she's going back to that male dude. Oh, I just met this dude. Automatically, he's in competition with you. He's already telling that woman, nah, he ain't no good. Your son is this. He don't even know you, but he's already destroying your character as a man. That's number one. Number two, a lot of times, these same brothers that are your best friends is slow walking the hell out of you. Yeah, he's dog walking you. He is slow walking you because sometimes you get to a point where you're very vulnerable. And guess what he's right there to do? He's right there to swoop right in. You got your head on his shoulder crying. And next thing you know, this dude's knocking your walls out.
That's crazy.
I'm not, listen,
I don't know.
hold on, ladies, hold on. Hold on. No. See, I'm not saying every best friend, but y'all not getting it. Why you think some of these dudes, you got to hear me out and you got to understand. I'm giving you a man's point of view. Y'all women, I listen to y'all. From a man's point of view, some of these brothers only, if you notice, they only best friends is good looking women. They not stupid. They don't want to be best friends with nobody that they date. A man will not be a best friend with a woman that he does not find attractive. Let's just keep that clear. There has to be some sort of attraction to that woman in order for him to be a best friend to that chick. Bottom line. And then what happens is he's going to be the best thing for her. He's going to show her everything. But these same type of dudes are the same ones that is trying to slow walk you, because the moment that you get vulnerable, the moment that you start crying, the moment that your so-called person did something to you, he's going to swoop right in and he's going to be the super savior and he's going to be smashing, because he has an alternative motive. Y'all think these brothers just, come on, stop playing. And look at the fellas. Men know. We not stupid. Sometimes y'all get blinded. And the funny part is, when some of y'all pick these best friends that you are attracted to, and you're even more attracted to him than you are to your own man.
See, I'm not attracted.
I'm not saying you, sister. I'm not saying. I said some. I'm not saying you.
Right, no, I understand.
There are some women that pick these type of dudes that want to be. Oh, they put these dudes in the friend zone, knowing that the dude already likes you.
Right.
That's one of the worst things a woman can do. Stop doing that. If you know a dude likes you and you don't like him, then leave him alone. But don't put him in the friend zone. Because now, if you put a man in the friend zone in his mindset, I may still have an opportunity for that woman.
Can I? But ladies, don't even do that. Because once he realizes he in the friend zone and he done been there and he done watched you cycle through 5-6 niggas, he gonna dog you
all day.
He gonna.
But let me go to my sister. Come on, sis. I know my sister Stigma had a question. Come on, Stig.
That's good. So my question is, why isn't the best friend a candidate? Can I ask that question a lot? Why is he not a candidate?
Why is that a candidate? Like, for
my
me,
best friend wasn't a candidate because we just don't. Our personalities ain't that. We are oil and water. We argue and fight about all types of shit. Like he's too insensitive for me. I can't. No, never.
My best friend wasn't a candidate because I was smashing the homie.
That too.
Hey, at least.
And I was smashing him for about 8 years. So
wait, you were smashing you were smashing his boy?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, y'all terrible.
How I met my best friend.
Y'all red flags like a mud chucker for real.
Man, we'll be honest, like we were in school.
Because you know your best friend liked you and you were smashing his boy. And you
he didn't like me.
How do you know that? How do you know that?
We talked about this. It wasn't that. Like, how me and my best friend became friends was because I mink a female on his behalf.
Okay, so
that's how we became friends.
So here's the funny part, right? And from Stigma's point, I love what you said. A lot of women look past the best friend, but this is the person that's closest to you. He knows everything about you. You share so much stuff. Why couldn't he be the one? Because of one or two things that y'all can't agree on. But here's the thing: you marry somebody when you got 5 or 6, 7 things that you can't agree on with this man. So you'll take the 7 and not the 2. You see what I'm saying? Your best friend knows your ins and outs. He knows you. He knows you. But yet, it's 2 things. I don't know. It's 2 things about it. I can't do this and this and this. But then you get with a man that's 5 or 6 things that you can't stand about this dude. But you wound up marrying him.
But the homies is off limit.
Who said that? He's a man, you a woman. Why is he off limits?
No.
Make that make sense. No, yeah, let's make that make sense. Why is your homie off limits?
Listen, I'm cool off friend groups. I don't. You're not
Because
gonna let me-
okay, so let me ask you this. Here's a better question. Now I'm a bust bubbles. I love y'all sisters, but I'm a bust bubbles. Here is the thing, right? If he's your homie, he's your friend. What about the person that you dating? Don't y'all become friends before lovers? I'll wait.
My husband, yes, we was friends first.
But I'm not
So what's the problem with
best
date?
friends, so there's a real difference. The person that I'm becoming friends with, I'm actively giving this cootie cat to. My best friend, I'm not doing that.
So my husband was my friend first, right? We learned each other. We get to know each other.
But your best friend knows you more than your husband.
Yeah, but I don't have a desire.
So just say that you wasn't attracted to your best friend. That's all I'm hearing.
No, I'm not attracted. I said I wasn't attracted to him. I said that first and foremost. And the secondary is that I used to be with his homeboy. Like, I'm not attracted to you first and foremost. Secondly, I was with your homeboy. Like, that's a no-go for me. You got 2 strikes against you. Why are we looking for a third? We cool.
Right. And then once again, going back, why we act like people can't be platonic with each other without those desires? Because some people actually can. Like, I have never had a desire for my best friend. Not one time.
But do y'all know that your best friend has desires for you, right?
That's his business. It's not my prerogative. I don't have that.
Why do you think they still stick around? They don't stick around because they stick around before the simple fact is a man is only going to stick around a woman because he wants that woman, regardless of the fact. He sees something in you that no man has seen, and you're not even giving him that opportunity because you have already placed him in the friend zone. I'm not attracted to you. I did this with your homie. So what? So everybody got bodies. Okay, nobody sit and say that nobody got bodies.
But this is the one where I see the one difference is my best friend knew the moment that we met each other that we could only be friends. That you knew from day one you were in the friend zone and you were not coming out.
Hold on, let's take a pause for a second. To Erica Stockton, whatever your name, Stockton. I hate when people say, V, you've been hurt. No, I hurt people.
I can look and see that.
Now, so you want to go there. No, because they always talk about the thing that be killing me when I be live, and because I speak, people always talking about, oh, you've been hurt, you've been hurt. You know what the sad part is? The ones that say that I've been hurt is the ones that are still hurting.
Can I say something? Who that was? 62 Bunny. What I always find absolutely hilarious is when other people try to convince people their mindset or emotions on things. Neither one of us, just from our conversation right now, I don't think we are convincing ourselves that we're not attracted to them. You genuinely sometimes just do not be attracted to people. You genuinely sometimes do not look at a person and have any desire toward them. And it could be vice versa. Once again, Vita, to go back to your point, like, if he does have that desire to me, that is his business. I said in the beginning that you my dog, you my friend, and these are the boundaries I don't cross because I messed with your friend. And I'm definitely not crossing a boundary because A, your baby mama has done my hair. Y'all, our daughters have hung out. I was there for your second son. So no, there are some people who don't have those desires. It's not convincing at all. That's what it was. And it was like that since we were young. We linked, like 2 people literally linked up, became cool, and it was like, you know what, bro? You my dog. Mind you, I'm an only child just like Chaotic is. So when I started hanging around him, he really felt like a brother more than anything else. When I was going through my tough time, he was bringing me around his mom and them because I couldn't be at home with my parents. So that's what I'm saying. Like, sometimes people do have these relationships with the opposite person, and it literally be just that. Even relationship-wise, I've never gone to him and be like, so I'm talking to somebody. I've waited like 6-7 months. He'd be like, bro, you missing again. Like, you talking to somebody, ain't you? Yup. He'd be like, God damn it, I do it. Like, because I'll go missing when I get into a relationship.
Yeah, but you know why he's saying that? Because, dag, I just missed my chance again. Y'all don't get it. See?
No, he was like, I miss my dog because we hang out.
Luke, yeah, he missed.
Nope,
Nope,
I'm not gonna let you do that.
Because you ain't a man. You your sister.
Nope. When we are together, it's just friends. We hang out, but when both of us are committed, we respect our relationships with whoever.
Yeah, when y'all committed, right? But here's the thing, right? The funny part is, and I get what you're saying, but you gotta look at it from a whole nother lens. And I respect what you're saying. Trust me, and I believe what you're saying is 100% accurate. But there's always another side, and what I'm trying to tell you
That's
is,
his problem. That's his
no,
business.
I'm not saying him. What I'm saying is this, sister. There's always the flip side to everything in conversations, right? In relationships and marriages, whatever the case may be, even in friendships. What I'm trying to establish is, I'm not talking about your guys' friendship with the fellas. I'm talking about men in general. There are certain men that will definitely dog walk you. There are certain men that will definitely sit around that relationship and wait for that relationship to die out in order to swoop right in. The same thing with women. There are men that have female friends, and they be like, yo, this is my homie. But deep down inside, that man is attracted to his homegirl. Even if he's in a relationship, he is still attracted to his homegirl. It is a natural thing for a man and woman to be attractive to each other. It is what it is. You may not even be 110% attractive, but is there something that keeps you around this man that attracts you to him as a friend? It is what it is. It sounds delusional. It sounds mad, but it is the truth. You may not know. What I'm saying is, you may not find him physically. What I'm saying is this: you may not find him physically attractive, but there's something about that man that attracts you to him. That's why he's a friend, regardless the fact.
Yeah, I could definitely say, like, as far as my best friend go, bro, I admire the fact that man is a real provider to his mom, to obviously the women in his family. Like, there's not a question them women cannot ask him, or a task that's not going to be done. So I admire the fact that he's a man. Yes.
Let me tell you, you ever notice something? I'm gonna tell you something that's very weird that I just thought about right now, but it's true. You know, we are mostly attracted to the person that we hate the most.
Oh yeah, no. That's true. I believe that.
Because of the simple fact that person has so much residency in your brain. You give that person.
That person is my husband.
No, I'm talking about somebody that. No, you know what? Chaotic. We gonna fight.
I'm serious. You don't even understand how I can't stand this man. I be sitting here thinking like I'm mad as shit. Let me go get up and see what I'm gonna cook him for lunch and make sure.
But it's. I mean, we don't think about it that way.
Because I got time for them problems.
We don't think about it that way, but it's the truth. The person that we hurt the most, some of the people that we can't stand, we are totally attracted to them. Every time we see them, we cringe. But why do I see you? I have to cringe my face. Why when I see I got to feel some type of way? Because there's still an attraction.
I believe that wholeheartedly. Like, that you cannot sit up and talk to me about a woman in disgust and think that think that's disgust. If you're constantly talking about you don't like this and you really love that woman. Why are you playing?
That's it.
So I understand what you're saying completely. I do. I get it.
Now I'm talking about somebody that you dated, not somebody that you dated. Let me get that clear. If it's a woman that you dated, if it's a man or woman that you date, like, see, I don't have no hatred for any of the women I've dated because that was them. I don't talk about them because I don't need to.
I think I'm weird. I have an on and off switch. Maybe because I date both genders, so I don't care. I legit don't care. You know what? I think this may be an only child problem, not the gender thing. Because that too. I'm only 15%. I genuinely just don't care. 15% gay. I can't go all the way over there. Yeah, like I'm like her though. With the only child, we genuinely don't think about ourselves all the time.
Wait a minute. Are you talking? Yes. How you? Did you just say 15%? 15%.
I would be considered a pillow princess. Don't touch me. Otherwise, I'm like, I'm cool.
What is 15%? Y'all
I
funny.
Don't care. So like, there's no like, if I'm done with you, it's like I said, it's just that. Like,
you ain't gonna get me past that. How can you be 15% of something? Listen, it's one or two things. Either you are or you are not.
I'm not.
So exactly. So there you go. So, wait a minute. Hold up. Pause. That. No, rewind. You gonna get this work. Now I gotta go back. Now I see why your husband don't want you going nowhere. Why he wants you around him all the time.
Listen. He understood the assignment when he signed up. He understood the assignment. We go out to, so we're bikers. Let's just make this just collude this shit.
So who wears the pants? Really? I could tell you run the marriage.
I don't.
Lies.
I am a great co-captain. I am a great co-captain.
Every woman runs the marriage. The men is just the head of it.
I
Every
am a great
no. Let me make this clear to you as possible. Men are the head of the relationship, and the men is the head of the marriage. But women run it. Bottom line.
What you mean by run it?
You literally just said you keep this man dusty.
I'm gonna say this one more time. If you don't understand it, I'm gonna say this one more time. I'm the head of my marriage. I'm the head of this marriage that I'm in.
Yes,
But my
he's very much the head of the house.
my wife
Oh,
runs
okay,
the
okay,
marriage.
okay, yeah. Because I run the household. Like, I do everything within the house and all that good shit, yes. But he is the provider and the final say to everything that I do, no matter what.
No, you still get final say. Don't let that twist you.
What you mean? How did I missed it again?
Yeah, you missed. You missing. You dropping the
What am I
ball.
missing?
Because at the end of the day, you still get final say without you even realizing that you get final say.
She has the key to the box. It's crazy.
Because you have already established all that in the beginning. That's the reason why he does what he does. See, a lot of y'all don't get it. Yeah.
Wait, don't come over here creating no problems. No.
I'm not creating. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you what it is. Y'all women don't understand. Listen, I'm telling you.
So you telling me I got more power than I thought I had? Is what you telling me?
You hold
do not
all the.
encourage it, 'cause-
No.
Melvin,
I'm keeping it real.
Melvin, stop talking.
I'm keeping it. It's not that you have more power.
Stop talking because you're encouraged. No, you didn't hear what she just said.
I heard what she said, and I'm telling her straight up. You hold all the power. Women hold all the power. The man always listen. It is our job to provide, protect, all these other things, right? But the women hold everything.
How?
If you don't know, I ain't gonna tell you. It ain't my job to do all that. I just gave you all. I just gave you the keys. You just gotta be able to open up the door. If you can't open the door, then that's between you and your husband.
That's bad.
But I'm telling y'all don't get it. I basically said it in a nutshell. A man will do whatever it takes to make sure that she is content. If something's go wrong and you start running, think about it like this. I'm gonna tell you where you hold power. When you see something out of pocket and you go and tell your husband and he goes and okay, you know what, baby, you're right. Because the last thing a man will always do, we don't complain about some of the stuff that she does. It's the woman that's complaining about what he does. So he has to go make sure that it's square, not her. She sees the problem, he fixes the problem. Who holds all the cards?
I don't like you right now, okay? I don't like you right now. I'm gonna just go ahead and say that.
It's the truth. Who? Stigma. Am I right or wrong? I mean, I'm just saying.
Fine.
I just want to make sure I'm right or wrong. Am I right or wrong, Stigma? I mean,
You're right.
At the end of the day, women see the problems that they see it before we do. They know us.
Y'all see it and just ignore it and wait
No.
for us to say
No.
something about it.
No.
That's
Women,
what I really feel like be happening.
no, women see it before we do. But at the end of the day, it's up to y'all. Y'all, we sometimes we even cause the problem that y'all gotta fix. See what I'm saying? A man is always gonna mess up. We're not perfect. We think logically, but even our logic messes us up. So what happens is we'll mess up. She got to come behind us and clean up the problems that we messed, and then going to turn around and tell us the problem that she cleaned up, and we got to sit there and accept it whether we like it or not.
Hello.
So listen, I just like to be considered the great co-captain. Let's just leave it there.
Well, you know what? And I respect that. But
I wanted to be the great co-captain because now you just made all that just sounded like I'm doing a lot of work.
no, see, that's the problem. You looking at it as a lot of work. But here's the thing.
I heard a lot of work.
Here's the thing.
A lot of
You,
responsibility.
it's not, but you've been doing it anyway. And little do you know, everything that you have been doing has not been a lot of work. You've been doing it. It just seems like it now because when you're thinking about it. But guess what? Because here's the sad part. When you fall back,
been effortless.
Let me tell you this. When a woman falls back, the man falls off. So the more you keep falling back, you're letting your husband fail, and fall to the point where he can't get back up. You are his balance. You are the man's balance. Understand that part.
He's speaking to you. He's speaking to you. I'm single, so that's
yeah. I'm talking to any woman that is married. At the end of the day, the woman has always been the man's balance.
Yes.
Because that's what keeps him. Think about it like this: when a man wants to go somewhere, baby, I don't think you should go there. If he want to go hang out with his friends, there's certain things she is his balance.
Mm.
When the moment that man, because when he fails, his failures is your failures because you allowed your man to fail.
Correct.
And you can't get mad at me, baby, you did this. No. You allowed
did it 'cause
Can I
I let
say,
you
can I
do
can
it.
I interrupt and say one thing?
Come on.
Yeah, I'll tell you on that.
Way too straightforward. Do y'all realize that we leave when your man down there is trash too?
Well, that's a personal thing for y'all because guess what?
No. I'm saying this to say that men be feeling like if they leave because Smex isn't good.
We don't leave because Smex is good.
Wait, hold on. I'm not talking about your kind of man. Hush for a second. Y'all act like women are hurt by that. You see, there's a saying that we do what we want because we can. Y'all have to do what y'all can get.
So you talking about now? We talking about singles.
We talking about singles.
Outside of marriage.
Outside of marriage.
Okay, man, I can talk about that too. Let's get it.
So I really want you to not say that so much and be like, if the box is trash, we out and searching straight facts. That's not nothing he was saying at all. That's not nothing he was saying at all. The problem is y'all equate to if Smex isn't good. Now understanding Smex is teachable.
Oh,
so if you can't get with it and you think because you done hit that 1, 2, maybe 3 times and it's not the best of you, check yourself too. Because obviously something is there between the both of y'all where y'all not coming together and understanding why it's not good. So it ain't just her, bro. It could be you too.
No, and don't get me wrong. There are some men right now that can be well endowed, but just ain't well with their doubt.
at all.
Bottom line,
Right.
You got all the equipment,
how
but
to
can't
dance.
listen. I've heard women say that this brother got all the equipment, but don't know how to use it. Ain't my fault. But then another thing
You
is
know what
this.
I'm saying?
But here's the problem, though, right? Now I'm gonna say something that's going. This ain't even gonna sting. I'm about to bite some of y'all. A lot of y'all women be talking about telling these brothers well endowed, right? But then now you got this brother knocking your walls out and everything inside of you is hollow. Now you ain't got no feeling inside your joint. You walk around.
We can speak about that if we're gonna go medical term.
And then on top of that,
every woman you hit, if you go in there and it feel like that, she's actually attracted to you. It's when she's to this that there's a problem.
Talk about
And
it.
then men don't know enough about that and don't ask the questions enough to understand it. So the more lubricated she is and the more open she is, she's actually more aroused and she actually likes you. If you're going in that woman and it's extremely tight and you like, God dang, like, she's not comfortable.
So let me pick
She's
you
not
back
comfortable.
because that comes from great culture, and they don't understand great culture. Men bragging about, oh, she's super tight, she stayed tight. That is a woman whose body is actually rejecting you.
Yes, it's trauma. It's definitely trauma.
A woman's vaginal canal is much like your penis. It grows and it extends with excitement.
It does.
The more, and you know who's your fit and who's not, because we got little vaginas like we got little penises, and everybody can come together and intertwine. So you know who you get your match, right? If you are dealing with a woman who has a larger vagina, it's not because she was with so many partners and they was knocking her out.
Loose.
No, she's excited. Because the vagina pushes. You remember, babies come through that canal. My largest child was 9 pounds.
Yes.
So if I had a 9-pound baby, and 6 weeks later we was right back in that thing like ain't nothing happened, trust me, you don't know how many partners she's had based on the size of her.
You're never gonna be able to tell.
That's not how it works.
Well,
that's the problem with the fact that
it does not lubricate her vagina. Oh, also, it doesn't matter if she likes you. You remember that thing that I was talking about them butterflies in the stomach?
Yep.
That vagina is another way to know whether or not.
Yep.
That is chemistry. Just like sometimes y'all, no matter how excited y'all are, that man won't stand up. Because he's telling you, don't go off in there, leave them waters alone, don't go messing around.
It's the same thing with the female.
It's the exact same thing for a woman. She's not
the exact same thing.
No, listen, I'm learning something new and I appreciate it. I didn't know that. So
it's very much so the same. Like so I have to hear like, oh yeah, I couldn't feel nothing. That woman was actually liking you.
This is
You
news to
was
me
in
too.
that thing.
She was actually excited to be right there.
So
And if you had a knew where to put them legs at, you was gonna touch that
You was
button,
gonna feel it.
that button in the back. You was definitely gonna hit that button. You just didn't know what to do when you had her open.
Exactly. So so reverse it. If you go in there and that woman tight and like you know, you gotta work your way up in there.
You ain't loosening up. We still
Yeah,
got
she's probably not comfortable at all.
So y'all hear this, fellas?
Somewhere here and there, it's not connecting.
Yo, this is
It
crazy
could
work.
be a scent. It could be your natural.
It could be
pheromone.
anything.
You could have reminded her of something. Something triggered somewhere that she's not able to relax and get comfortable and come through with you. It should always be an ocean. The bed should always be wet. If them sheets is dry when y'all get up and get done, baby, nothing happened there.
Wow. Well, first of all, let me say this. Thank you for the first anatomy class I ever had on TikTok. Listen, no, that's real talk.
Sometimes, baby, come through.
I did not realize that.
That's what I said. Those are conversations that aren't spoke about enough. Like especially on these type of platforms, like we talk about everything else, but then we get those type of things misunderstood.
So
and people, mainly men, have a tendency to judge women off of that, and it's like you're completely wrong.
So all right. So let me actually, you know what? I'm about to say something real vulgar.
That's just like that roast beef. Like the
Yeah, I'm about to say that. Yeah, why y'all walk around looking like roast beef slices?
That's just the way it grows. It grows that way. That ain't got nothing to do with being beef. That's how it grows. When she was a little bitty baby, she had extra skin, and it just grew with her as she grew.
Yep, that's literally what it was. And you got to remember, every piece, every flower looks different. It's gonna always look different. It has nothing to do with babies. It has nothing to do with you pulling on it. That's just literally what it is.
It grows that way.
And it's the same with pigmentation.
So you want me to tell you how you know that that's true? You've ever watched corn, you've seen women who've been through gangbangs and still look completely intact.
What up, Paul?
Yes. Exactly.
Why do they look completely intact? Because that's the way they grow naturally. Some ladies have butterfly wings. Some ladies just got roast beef. They got
up and down, yeah.
Like straight from a deli slice, like whap.
What pastrami?
Well, you know what? You're making my stomach hurt thinking about that a little bit.
I mean, it's the truth though, but I feel like when you can have adult conversations, you'll understand.
No, and no, don't get me wrong. I get what you're saying. But
that's just like some women, their clitoris stands up like a literal pinky finger.
Yes, it does.
Literally.
So, fellas, what I'm hearing is some of these women got hermaphrodite traits.
Yeah, it's not that. But like, yes,
I know.
It grows. It grows.
How do we even get here from what I was talking about? Okay, I gotta reset the room.
Because you tried to say when you went in there it was loose and I had to correct you.
Okay, fine.
And the whole entire time you calling her loose and she was liking you.
Interesting.
The whole entire time she was like, this probably gonna be the best thing. She was excited. And you was like, man.
I couldn't feel nothing.
No, I ain't say that. All I just said was,
I'm saying, like,
how I get this and it's already loose like this? That was my thought.
Cause she was excited as hell.
The foreplay, listen, you want me to tell you how you know the difference? Pick up the panties. Y'all quit being afraid of the panties. Pick up the panties.
What you mean, pick them up?
Are they wet? Are they slimy? Are they slippery? What is going on with the panties?
I ain't smelling nothing. She probably peed.
If when you touch them panties, they are already wet, meaning you done came through 2 to 3 layers of cotton already. that thing is juicing. It's ready.
So here's my question, right? So if it's ready, why do women still want foreplay?
Because why are you skipping the one part to get there?
Because
see, this is the thing. I can get there myself, right? By all means, she gonna do what she do regardless. But why skip the very thing that brings us intimacy?
So hold up. See, once again, you heard what you just said, right? Bring your intimacy, but what about the man's intimacy?
But that's also a part of foreplay.
Because some of y'all don't rock mics. I don't do all that. Huh? But you want
she's slow. That's on her. But I'm saying, why skip intimacy though? Why skip the foreplay? That's the intimate moment before the shebang go down.
Why are you entertaining her?
So, fellas, so I'm gonna say it like this, fellas. Go to your store, go to your local supermarket. Get yourself some Ran Wrap, put it on the poom poom, eat all you want. Same thing.
Ladies, go grab you some fruit roll-ups or some fruit by the foot. Go wrap that thing up and have a good snack.
Oh my God, I'm not playing with but listen, I want to say this though. I want to introduce y'all to my co-host, to my Wednesday co-host, Nuki. Nuki the Loner. This is my Wednesday co-host. We will be rocking out every Wednesday, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, different topics. I love the sisters mind. You know what I'm saying? That's my new little sis on this side of town. Of course, I want to thank my sister Stigma. Chaotic, I'm gonna follow you because you're a wild one. I rock with you though. We'll be doing this every Wednesday. Coming this week for those that will be in New York City. Myself and my twin D Ford, if y'all don't know Daddy Ford, we will be hosting a whole live event in the Bronx. In the Bronx BBQs up in Bay Plaza. If you know what Bay Plaza is in the Bronx, we will be up there this coming Saturday at 7:30 p.m. Pull up on us. Come to the live event. Come to make it make sense. That's what we do. We're going to have some special guests that's going to also be there. This Friday, I won't be live tomorrow, but I will be back Friday morning, same time, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. It's supposed to be a Horseman live, but we'll see how that goes. If not, got to call my sister Nuke so we can come in here and drop some more bombs. I rocks with you, Nuke. Real talk. I appreciate what you know what I'm saying. I love what we did today. And to all the men that was trying to come up today, just to let you fellas know, today was a women's panel. If y'all didn't cast a flyer, I only dedicated this live for the sisters today. No disrespect to none of the brothers. But fellas, pull up to me on Friday. I got y'all. We can talk about some of these women. And I'm
gonna sit right there and be taking notes. So remember, Friday you said so.
Nah, I just
come back and be like, so we're gonna have a recap this Wednesday about the stuff they said on Friday. Right?
Exactly. That's how we do it. We're gonna recap. But nah, I just like the fact that when I hear women speak, I want women to have. I like to give a safe space for women to come. That's number one. Number two, everybody has a voice, and there are a lot of women that have voices, but they're afraid to use them. My sister Stigma, she's definitely one of them that is not afraid to use her voice. My sister Nay, who was in the comments, another one. Sister Honeybee, my sister Roxy. These are women that I know that are not afraid to use their voice, and they will come at you. And of course, Nuki, of course, coming here dropping bombs. And my sister and my new one, Chaotic. I appreciate y'all. Real talk. Thank y'all for sticking around. Thank you for joining. We still got 160 something people here, and I'm only at 50K likes. That's not crazy, new. Right? We try to get to 100. Up and stuff. But I say this: I'd rather people come and enjoy the conversation and engage in the comments than really sit there and tap the screen, because a lot of time people be so engaged in the comments that they forget to. Which is okay. Which is okay, and I'm not even mad at that. Oh, I forgot for the gifts. Yes. We also want to thank. Ducks and the Gators. My bad, y'all. I want to thank the people. I literally said, like, if y'all want to see my view, let me see if I can turn my camera around. Turn it on. I also want to thank the people that came out and gifted the panel. Thank y'all for gifting the live, for sharing it out, gonna go feed the ducks. For tapping the screen, for just for your love and support. I truly appreciate each and every person. Yeah, tapping can be distracting, Nurse Bay. I believe it. Yeah, but listen, my whole thing is this: the fact that you guys come here and you support, that's the most important thing to me. Yes, sir. So with that being said, as I always do, thank you, Roxy. I try. Look, tell Honeybee I try my best. Because my sister Honeybee was like, nah, you gonna be there. I said, nah, I'm gonna try to control it. I'm gonna try to control myself today. But yes, but for the fellas, I got y'all Friday. For the men that want to come and pull up, we're gonna have a conversation. I got another topic for Friday for the fellas, and I think this one's gonna be really good. I think the men need to come up and represent. So with that being said, for the people that are up on the platform, I love y'all. Thank y'all. If you want to give a quick, short, soft closing, because I got to get myself ready for work. And no, I got mine's Delaware, but you know what it is that my moderators didn't want to show up for me today. But it's okay because I still love them.
Thank you. Let's see. It's hump day, so
don't go around humping.
Put your back into it today. Whatever it is you're gonna do, put your back into it today. Put your back into it. Put your best foot forward. Put your back into it, and realize you got 2 more days left. Rock out. She
said what she said. Chaotic, Stigma, anyone?
10 toes, I agree. 10 toes, I agree. Put your whole
Put
back into it.
your whole back.
Whole
All
back.
that.
Right.
Into it.
Make sure you do your stretches. Get warmed up first.
Yep.
Get to it. Make it happen.
Ooh. Oh, shout out to my sister Moon too.
Taking notes. I've been
Oh,
taking
my.
notes this whole time.
Not the bread.
That's what I've been doing.
I know you had. Yeah, listen, y'all done gave Stigma so many topics.
I've been taking notes over here. Well, this is great. This is great.
It was.
You know, I only try to do.
Conversation.
You know, Stigma. I only try to do what I can do when I can. You know, and I know I'm an acquired taste, and I'm not for everybody on the app, which is okay, because that's just me. And I am the type of person is I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing, nor am I going to give it to you the way that you want to hear it. I'm going to say things that's unbelievable, but to the naked eye, it is believable.
Yeah, agreed.
So with that being said, I'm gonna have to pack each and every one of y'all up.
Go ahead. Yeah, have a good day.
Oh, I always thank my followers, please. Delaware, I thank the people that pull up. First of all, the most important people in this live is not the ones on the panel. It's you guys that's in the comments. Y'all the most important to me, because y'all the ones that keep the live rolling. Y'all the ones that move us on the FYP. Y'all the ones that move us on a different algorithm. This is the reason why I love y'all. Real talk.
I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna go cut it all off. Oh,
Yeah.
my bad.
Go get one of them ducks. And that
Just cut it all off.
yeah. Now you're welcome. Listen, I thank you to everybody. But let me I gotta drop y'all ladies. Thank y'all again for joining. I truly appreciate y'all. Nuki, I'm gonna get with you and let you know what we're doing going forward. All right?
Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
ladies. Because apparently I'm doing my own moderating today. This is crazy work. Crazy work. Good live, no.
Yes.
Real talk.
All day.
Go feed them boys.
I am. Right now.
All right, sis.
All right.
So for the first time, I had to moderate my own live, which is okay. If I got to do that, then so be it. But anyway, love and lust. There are major differences between loving someone and being in lust with someone. A lot of times, some of us, even men and women, don't realize that we're lusting over someone to the point where we lose ourselves. And sometimes we love someone to the point where we lose ourselves as well. It's all about balance, and it's all about finding out who you are. Thank you, Stigma. And this is what it boils down to. Thank you, Roxy. I appreciate it. It boils down to you as an individual. How do you look at yourself? And sometimes you have to ask yourself when you're with someone, am I in love with this person or am I in lust with this person? You have to decide which is which. I can't tell you which one it is. It's all up to you. Everything falls all on you. That's my closing message for today. So listen, today's Wednesday. Enjoy yourself on purpose. Enjoy this day on purpose. Do what needs to be done within the course of the day. Like I said, this Saturday, 7:30 p.m., we will be up in Bay Plaza in the Bronx, New York. Two Bronx brothers coming together, about to go do our thing live. We're going to be live in the Bronx. Me and Twin, my brother. Y'all know who that is. But yeah, hopefully if y'all can make it pull up. If not, we also will be hosting it live. So for those that can't make it, we'll be doing it live. We'll do it live as well. So with that being said, I got a slide as I always do. May the love of the Lord be with us all until we meet again. In Jesus' name, amen. Hey, look, today's hump day. That don't mean going out there humping on somebody. And don't be throwing your back into it, because some of y'all might throw your back out. You ain't no spring chickens. Anyway, Velvet Jones is out. Hey, see you guys on Friday. Peace and blessings.